Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 29 of I'm No Rookie. Today we have Bradderfield. This is going to be part two of the session we did with Bradderfield a little bit ago. Bradderfield, how you feeling?
Doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. I'm glad to get part two going. I don't like letting people sit for too long after doing an INR session. So glad we're getting this done now rather than letting it sit even longer. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and load in.
We learned right up until the fear, but not the fear itself. See, I believe this is the learner one. 2 hours of time, yeah.
We're good. All right. You remember how to do this from?
Yeah, we're gonna hug the the left side after getting up and close with this wall here.
Good.
And hugging. I used to get lost, yeah, all the time.
A lot of people do. It's a big room with a lot of different paths.
But I like to get stuck on walls still. It's fine. Okay, right here.
So the only thing to remember is at the end of the room, change to your stun grenades and then tap R2 so that they're on your previous.
Oh,
We're going to go into the fight with stun grenades on our previous.
nice.
So I'll meet you in the end whenever you're ready.
All right, let's do this. I'm not quite there. There's more of the room.
A little bit more.
It looks so much like the same segment there at the end.
So whenever you're ready, you want to go ahead and give my stream a look. I will show you how to do the end. So since you went into the fight with stun grenades on your previous, once you gain control, you're just going to tap R2 and you're going to bring them back. Now, you can see there, the end is on that perch just ahead of us on that little cliff there. Once I turn this corner just in front of me, he's going to see me and shoot at me, okay? So once he does that, I'm going to hide behind that tree for just a split second. And then I'm going to run up to the edge of the cliff and start throwing stun grenades at him. So check this out. Just for a split second, roll up the hill, and then I would start throwing some grenades. Now, I want to show you where to throw these grenades, because it does matter. You want to throw them sort of aim for that sort of general area there. You see where the grass ends? We
Yeah.
just want to throw them overhand and aim up a little bit so you get a little bit more distance out of them. We're not trying to land them on the cliff with him. We just want them to be landing close enough to affect. That's all that matters. See where that one landed? But it still hurt him.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. So we're gonna throw 3 overhand stun grenades like that.
Okay. Mm.
Change to the easy gun. Now, make sure you turn away after you throw that last stun grenade because you don't want it to affect you. Because if you stay blind for too long, it could make it hard to hit him. So see how he's sitting there for quite a while, stunned with his arm covering his face. He's gonna sit there for 10 seconds. So just go for one headshot, and then we'll carry on from there when we're ready. So why don't you go ahead and get up to that point? Any questions?
Um, just the part where we'll see what happens here with you let him see you and then you're ducking behind the first set of small trees.
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah.
So once you turn this corner, this curve here, he's gonna see you, and you'll just
Yeah.
sit here behind these trees for just a split second because you see he can't see us, and then we'll come out and then throw the grenades.
Okay. Let's give this a shot. Here. This bit. So. easy gun. Let's see. I turned away a little bit, but I'm super... Okay. Gotcha. Okay. That was just one shot to the head.
Yeah, there's more. There's more after
Yeah.
that, but we'll focus on that once we're ready.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was good. The only thing I'll say is when you dodged his shot, I noticed you went backwards, back down the hill. Don't do that. Just go behind the tree and hide behind the tree. Wait for him to shoot, then come out and get back to throwing start throwing your stun grenades. Yep.
Okay.
It's this set of trees here, in case you're wondering.
Oh, the farther up the hill.
Yeah, it's about halfway up the hill or so, kind of near the cliff.
Oh, this part. Yeah. You come around the corner and pause here, huh?
Just for a split second, yeah. I come up, he's gonna see me, and just for a split second I wait here, and then I roll up the hill and start doing the grenades. Now, I think you're good on that part. We can move on from there. So after that, once you hit him in the head, he's gonna lay down and shoot at you, and then we need to wait. We need to buffer. Otherwise, if you shoot him right away, he'll get iframes and run away. So your buffer is going to be a audio or a visual cue. You're going to wait for him to fully cock his gun. You can see it and you can hear it. So I'll show you what that looks like. So stun grenade 1, 2, and 3. Easy gun on, turn away. Look back at him, get that headshot once I can. Okay. So he's fully cocked his gun, and then we just 3 shots won the fight from there. Now, you might have noticed that I leaned. That is important. Once he sort of starts laying down, I lean fully to one side, and that means that he will usually miss his shot. So just lean over, and he'll miss you. And then you go for those final 3 shots once he's cocked his gun, and the fight's over. Don't quick reload, actually. That's a bad habit. Just shoot him, let the gun reload on its own, and 3 shots and you're done. You want to see that again?
Yes, please.
All right. So watch for the lean. It might be a little bit hard to see, but once he starts that laying down animation, that's when I hold. You can hold R2 or L2. It doesn't matter. I just like to hold R2. It's just preference.
Do you wait for the end to shoot before you duck out from the trees?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
You don't want to take that hit. So the one headshot, once he starts laying down, that's when I lean. He misses. Wait for him to cock his gun. 1, 2, and then the last one would end it. Look at his health. That's like 0 HP right there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow. Okay.
But that would have ended the fight. So I don't like to go for that second shot because sometimes it's actually possible that a second shot will end it. It's kind of risky if you're trying not to end the fight. That second shot could end the fight. It's based on timing. It's not really relevant to the speedrun all that much. Yeah. So why don't you give that a shot?
Oh, I turned up way far, but I might have leaned early there. Oh yeah, so he ran.
Okay. Hold on, my stream's a little behind. I had to refresh. I think he shot you there, right?
Yeah, he did shoot me, so I didn't dodge the first shot.
Okay, that's something that happens. It is still possible, even if you dodge well, that he'll hit you. What you do in that case is you don't buffer. You just go right into your final 3 shot. It doesn't really lose any time. It's just kind of jarring, I think.
Oh, the third? Uh-oh. I might have thrown them too fast.
I think that last one was underhand. Yeah, it was. If you ever throw one underhand, just throw another in its place.
I need to space them out a little bit more, too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Yeah, so long as I know that they're overhead. I think that's the buffer. The intervals. Oh no, I had that on previous already. Yeah. I throw like when I hear him yell. Maybe it's a little slow.
I use a little bit of a weird visual cue for when to throw the grenades. So it actually your timing does matter for the grenades, but it's kind of difficult to explain. So if your timing is too quick, the end won't stay stunned for the full 10 seconds. He'll stay stunned for a much shorter time, which means you have less time to land that headshot. So just give it a good buffer for throwing your stun grenades. It's not super precise or anything like that. Just don't go super quick. It's basically all that matters. Before you end the fight, I don't know if you've ended it.
No, I held my fire.
Yeah, well, that would have ended the fight. That would have been a successful kill. That was good. So
I was practicing dodging shots. There's some lens flare action before it.
Yeah, you're using L1 to zoom in, right?
I did for some guaranteed aim, yeah.
Good. So, yeah, as I was saying, what I don't know if this will help you, but I'm going to tell you what I use for a visual cue of when to throw my stun grenades. You see how when I'm in first person, Snake's head is kind of bobbing. You can see those trees on the right moving up and down.
Yeah.
When you cook the grenade and you fully cooked it, they don't really bob so much anymore. Once I see that they've kind of stopped moving, that's when I throw.
Oh.
But again, it's not ultra important, your timing. As long as you're not super quick, you're good. Yeah, so a little bit about the mechanics of this fight. When you go for that first shot, and it's the headshot, really important that that's a headshot. You don't want to get an arm shot or a body shot or anything like that, because that headshot makes the final 3 shots much easier. If you don't get a headshot there in that 10 seconds, you're going to have to get all 3 headshots for those final 3 shots. If you do get the headshot, one of those can be a body shot or an arm shot or whatever at the end. Make sense?
Yeah, you have the leniency with that long stun. You got to take it.
Yep. And the positioning of our stun grenades also does matter. The reason we throw them towards the little grassy area there is because it makes him stay stunned for longer. If you were to just throw them straight at him, he would stay stunned for like 2 seconds after the last one explodes. And you would not have a lot of time to land that headshot. That's how we used to do the fight every time. It used to be super challenging. This used to be a really hard fight for every new runner. So I'm really glad we found that the setup for this new like iteration of the strat. Yeah, so I think you're good. You got the basic concept down. It's just gonna be some practice. So I'll show you what the fight looks like done. Actually, if you want to go ahead and do the fight, we can carry on, and then I'll show you what the fight looks like done at full speed.
Sure. I'll do it, and then carry on. Right here. Ooh, I'm blinded for very long, but I think... Uh-oh. Oh, you got me a second time. I couldn't line it up. Ooh. Darn, he got away. All right. Missed it. My aiming is still pretty rough.
It happens. Are you using the left stick to aim?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just curious. You can also use the D-pad. The D-pad is pressure sensitive. It might be a little bit easier to get those fine shots, those precise shots. But I use the left stick for everything, personally.
Let's try this again. Oh, he shot me. Oh no, that was underhanded.
So the reason he was able to hit you there is just because your stun grenades were a bit slow. You were a bit slow to throw them.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be practice. I can refine that on my own time.
Nice. You even got the
Yeah.
2-hit at the end. So what I was talking about before, where 2 hits can sometimes kill him at the end.
Yeah.
If you buffer for a second, so the bosses in this game have a weird mechanic where the more damage you do to a boss using a certain weapon, the less damage they will take from it, and that damage takes time to reset to being full damage. So if you get a 2-hit kill there at the end, that means that you were a bit slow with your shots. It doesn't really matter. It's not really any faster or slower. It's just the way it is. Again, it's not really relevant to the speedrun.
Question for you, Major Zero.
What's up?
You ever eat that bird?
I have done it for the Markor rank, but I don't normally do it now.
Okay. There it is at full speed.
Okay, so he hit me, so what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to buffer. Go right into those final 3 shots. Whoops. I cooked it. I whiffed it. That's the INR effect. Every time I try to demo something on I'm No Rookie, I always mess it up. That's how it works.
Yeah. Anytime I try to show any glitch or trick I've learned in anything, like, oh yeah, check this out, and then I can't do it. Like, all right, never mind. Sorry, forget I ever said I knew anything.
Exact same thing going on here, the showcase effect. Oh man, I'm lucky.
They do not give you the same kind of hitbox manipulation like MGS1 leaning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of do. That's the basic premise of what you're doing here.
That's
But
what it reminded me of.
I don't know if you've seen MGS1 speedruns. In some runs, I think on Extreme, they dodge Rex's machine gun by leaning. And
laser too? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the laser
wild.
too, and Wolf 1 at least, probably maybe 2. But yeah, it's relevant in here too. Yeah, so once you're done with the fight, roll down the hill and just equip the easy gun while you're rolling. Remember, at this point in the run, you would have a leech and and poison, so you would definitely want to get your easy gun on as soon as possible to keep your stamina. So, pick up the Mosin Nagant just here. We're gonna menu both it and the box. We're gonna be using the box quite a bit from now on. If you have the thermal goggles, you can go ahead and unequip them too.
Okay. Oh, and this one I still do. Oh, I don't have them equipped this time. Wait, yes. No. Okay. Box, and then you go to weapon and equip the Mosin. Okay. And that's it?
Yeah, just the Mosin in the box. That's all we need.
All right. I'm in the box. Oh, now we're going up hills top speed, huh?
Oh yeah. You can see how it gives you the full speed, the full, the fast running animation. You don't have that slow uphill walking animation anymore.
I feel like I'm just gliding. Yeah.
I don't know if you were joking, White Shadow, but that's actually true. That's true.
It's the same model.
I think it is exactly the same model, but canonically they are related. It's this bird is that bird's grandfather.
Oh, nice. This part.
Would you like to know how tall this ladder is?
Sure. People have measured this, or is it?
Yeah, it's been measured. It's 154 meters tall.
154 meters?
Yeah.
Like 600 feet, or like how much is that in feet? I know it's over 300. 400.
462 feet.
462. I did not do
Well,
that.
that's a rough approximation.
Yeah.
The meter isn't exactly 3 feet.
So 154 meters.
You know what's funny, actually? This ladder extends underground as well, because if you notice, there's a little puddle there, and the way they do reflections in this game is a little bit cheaty. There's not actually a reflection there. It's literally the map is doubled under the ground, and you're just the floor is semi-opaque. So the ladder, you actually can climb it if you find a way to get through the floor, which you can do with the handkerchief of all things, which actually we have. You can go through the floor, and you can climb the ladder downward.
Oh my god! It starts playing Snake Eater in reverse. It's just haunted.
There's actually a lot of funny glitches with this ladder. You can roll off of it without dying.
Roll off of this.
Yeah, if you roll right about here, you can roll straight off of it, fall all the way to the bottom without dying.
But not off of the top. I've seen people
off
die.
The top? Oh, yeah. For sure. All the way from the top. So, this next room, mountains, this is where the mountains begin. On very easy, it's not so bad, especially the first room. First room is basically just walking to the exit. So,
let's see.
Now, this room is quite laggy for some reason. Normally in a run, you would do this room with the camera facing down like this, but you need to know the line first. So, go ahead and leave your camera up. Just go straight to the exit.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't get any alerts or anything like that.
Oh. Goodness.
What the?
You can see why you'd want the box for all these hills. It would take a very long time to get up here.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the room, when you roll into the load zone here, you're going to want to tap L2 to put the box back on. The reason for that is because there's actually a hill in the next room, like during the mini cutscene at the beginning of the room where Snake enters the room. He's literally going to be walking up a hill in that little mini cutscene. So if you put the box on, you'll go up it a little bit quicker.
Interesting.
And we're going to keep the box on for this whole room pretty much. So if you want to go ahead and have a look at my stream, I'll show you what to do. First of all, you are out of stun grenades, so you are going to need to pick up these stun grenades here. We are going to need those, otherwise you won't have any stun grenades for the boss. So, what we're going to do is go up this hill, bump into this guy, and then roll, and that'll knock him out. A roll on very easy is a one-hit knockout, so.
I'm sorry, was it these? Stuns. How are they in the hole?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to watch.
Just go ahead and pause the game and have a look at my stream, and then I'll restart the room and I'll show you.
Fell behind.
So, the stun grenades are in this little cubby here. This tiny little guy.
Yeah.
Bump into this guard and roll. Try to go up in the direction you're intending to go, up the mountain. When you do that roll, I mean.
Yeah, roll towards.
And that's how we're going to deal with all of these guards. We're just going to bump into them with the box on, and then roll.
Will the bump automatically cancel your box?
Yeah, I'm not tapping L2 at all until I put the box back on.
Oh, right on.
Which I didn't mean to do there. Yeah, so that's how we're going to deal with all of those guards. And then at the end of the room, you're just going to grab the RPG in this little shack here, so we don't have to equip it later. And then you would move on out of the room. Again, bump roll into this guy, and also equip the box on your way out. So, any questions?
Looks good. Lots of bumping. Yeah, just walk into a roll towards your destination. And try from a fresh a box here. No, right? Okay. Yeah. First thing is the box. I must have held like a long press for L2 because it opened the menu for a few frames, and then
it happens.
Oh, I need to roll towards and re-equip. Oh,
I don't know if I mentioned it, but the only reason you need to pick up those stun grenades here is because you ran out during the end.
Yeah.
Normally in a run, you would have 2 left, so you wouldn't need to, but if you have 0 when you get to this point, or after the end, I should say, you need to pick some up here.
Okay. And you did something like this, but cut the corner. That's pretty fancy. Over the gap. Whoops. So.
Very good.
Last one.
So once you leave this room, go ahead and pause the game. I want to show you 2 more things. So when you're bumping it, when you're rolling, you might want to take that guard out so you don't have a caution. It doesn't it's not that big a deal. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh no.
It doesn't matter all that much. So when you're bumping into when you're rolling after bumping into these guards, make sure you take just a step or so before you roll. Otherwise, the guards might still be in the iframes of their like recoil animation. So if you roll too soon, basically, they might not get knocked over. And the other thing is, I want you to be very careful with the box on, walking near ledges. So you know how Snake does this when he falls off a ledge. Well, here's what happens if he has the box on.
What's that? The ledge grab, but without it. Oh, free falling. Okay.
And you don't want that Tom Petty song in your MGS3 speedrun.
You do not.
That's for sure. Yep, that's good. So you want to try to avoid getting any alerts in this room, but it's all right in a run if you do. You're definitely not going to want to reset or fake death pill over an alert in this room.
Yeah.
But you do want to try to avoid it. The reason for that is because of the door at the end of Mountains 3, the one that Eva locks. Thematically, she tells you that if you get an alert or evasion, she'll not open the door until it goes away. But that's not actually how the mechanic works. So the way it works is the door only locks if you go into an alert or evasion while you're inside of Mountains 3, the next room. So that means that if you get an alert in this room or have an evasion, you can carry it throughout the entire next room and the door will still be unlocked. So let me show you what I mean.
Yeah, I know I'm in
So
caution.
that's fine. That doesn't really change it. But what matters is alert and evasion. So if you have an alert going into the next room, what you would do is unequip your easy gun. So that way the guards can see you really easily and you'll keep the alert throughout the entire room. If you have an evasion going into this room, you would put the easy gun on and make sure that it never turns into an alert. So you see how my my alert's not going away? So that's very important. I didn't mean to get knifed by that guy. The main reason why you don't want to get an alert going into this room is because you can lose your box, and the box is kind of important for the Fury.
Oh
So
no, the box.
that's the only real risk of taking the alert, which I think I just lost my box. So. No, I didn't. Okay. But I'm very close. You can see it's almost broken. So now you see the door is unlocked. Just like that.
In evasion, it'll be locked. In alert, it will not be.
It will be locked in both, but it matters if you got the alert or evasion while you were inside of this room. So if you get an alert in the previous room and go into this room when you already have an alert, the door will be unlocked as long as it doesn't change to an evasion. If you have an evasion, just make sure it doesn't change to an alert, and the same thing, it'll still be unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah, so did you catch the line that I took?
I was watching, it's a big room, but crossing over lots of the trench a few times, or at least, well, when you got knocked down, that you had to take a...
Yeah, I didn't mean for that to happen. I went up the trench, but the basic route is pretty simple. You're just going up the mountain. The most important thing is you saw where I crossed over the trench in the middle in that like hut area. You want to end up there and roll over that point and then climb up.
Let's see.
Yeah, so go ahead and give that a shot if you are ready.
What is subsistence cam for this?
I use Snake Eater camera. Well, it depends, but I use Snake Eater camera.
Yeah. Gotta do this. Yeah. This way?
So if you have a caution, that's perfectly fine. The only thing that changes is you saw that guard that was walking across the bridge. He'll be there, but he's not in the way as long as you have your easy gun on. He'll see you and he'll just say like, "Who was that?" or whatever. Yeah. So I think I need to show you the line again. I'll go ahead and just go back out the room and show you.
I am going all around. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this one. I think I found it. Yeah. Should I? I'll fake death.
If you want.
Maybe try it.
Just in this room here, after you go through that cutscene, there's 2 noodles here. Don't pick them up. That's really important. If you pick them up here, you won't have any food at the end of the game to feed to Eva, so she won't move. So definitely don't pick those up.
Don't pick them up.
So I am going to show you the line that I didn't do a very good job of illustrating before.
Are the patrols going to be different, or they have the same kind of units? Like there's like flamethrower units here now.
They'll be different, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to be interacting with any of them. I just want to show you the line. So you'll start here. You'll come up, have the box on, up like this. You'll roll over the trench here, and then roll over again, and then you would go past this bridge and roll across right here. Whoops. Well, roll. Don't miss it like I did. And then climb up.
Oh, past that bridge.
Oh, I got an alert. And then you would roll up here into the trench, and off you go. Make sense?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's nice.
Give that a shot.
Okay. This time. Oh, I fell. Cross again. Box up. Past this bridge now. I see. Oops. All right. All right.
Yeah, that's the line.
Oh. Go in here. Oops, I keep forgetting that rolling into doors is not a thing.
Not
I don't
quite.
know where that comes from. I do not know where that comes from.
Yeah, so there's no complex movement or anything in the next room inside that little shack thing. But there's a little bit of complex movement here. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll onto that ledge right there. And you're going to do it from right about here or so. Just roll sort of down, and once you get to like the end of this wooden support, just roll down and left at a roughly 45-degree angle, and you'll land right up on it.
I see.
Now, I like to do this room in the subsistence camera, and that's because of the roll after this. It makes it a little bit easier to see. That's personal preference.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like.
About here. Hey.
Nice, nice. So, go ahead and have a look at my stream. So,
Right.
again, roll up the hill, and then I roll across right here. Now, you'll notice that I fell off that ledge while I was in the rolling animation. That's a little bit faster than walking off or rolling off any other way, and then you just roll off and go through the door. Make sense?
Oh.
It is a small time save, but it's not too complicated, so I recommend going. Did you see the part of the ledge that I roll off at? Right there.
Oh.
That's it. Pretty much what you're going for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you would want to roll off right away once you land on the bottom.
Again. After landing, roll again and get down there.
It's right here. Roll straight off, and then in the door. I like to go into this room in the Snake Eater camera, so after I do that roll that I said I do the sub camera for, I'll immediately change to the Snake Eater camera. And the reason for that is because it makes this room a little bit easier. So what I do, I just, again, really small optimizations. I like to roll over this railing here. It is the fastest way down. So it's kind of hard with the sub camera just to maneuver it around and stuff. So what I do is I go in the Snake Eater camera. once I gain control of Snake, I change to the sub camera, do my roll, and then change back. Again, it's just personal preference, but it makes that roll a lot easier for me. So this is what we need the Mosin for. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Even the stairs are faster with the box on now. We don't roll down or up them.
That's right. We're just going to use the box for all hills and stairs, unless we're going downhill. Downhills don't have a slow animation. So this is what you need the Mosin for. You definitely want to make sure you have it equipped before you go into the Fury. When I say equipped, I mean like out of your backpack. Go in your backpack and make sure it's on. Yeah, okay. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and roll into the fight. You can roll over that railing.
Oh, wow. Just like that. Oh, boy.
So. Welcome to the Fury. The Fury is very difficult to predict. Some people would call it RNG. Other people would say it's just influenced by your movement. Both are true. So, the Fury has a lot of initial landing spots. What happens is he spawns in the middle of the arena, he's flying, and he's going to fly somewhere and land there. He has a lot of places where he can go, but 4 are by far the most common, okay? I'm going to go ahead and show you those before I actually start talking about the fight.
Okay.
So he can land there, kind of right side, close. You see how he's on the upper platform, but he's pretty close. I'll just go ahead and knock him over so he leaves. Real quick. Go ahead and fly away, buddy. Come on. Leave. Okay. So, he can land pretty close here. He can land far away here on the barrel side or the east side. He can also land here. This is by far the worst spawn right here. Left side, west side, or whatever you want to call it. Close on the lower platform. And you can also land anywhere back here. All of those are fine, except for this one here in the middle. You really don't want this one.
Oh, boy.
So, I'm going to show you some movement to influence him into going into a good position, okay?
All right.
So you're always going to start the fight there in the same place, of course. What you're going to do is, as soon as the fight starts, you're going to move southeast, and you're going to sort of run against the dividing wall just to the east of Snake, cross over to the other side, and then run straight south. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Straight to the dividing wall, over, and there, I got a west spawn. That's a fine spawn. I'll take that all day in every run. You shoot him 3 times with the Mosin, and we'll carry on from there. But so if you take that line, it's very rare that he will give you that really bad spawn. He'll usually go barrel side or east side, close. Right now, that's what he's done. He's gone east side, but I think he's gone far. Yes, he has. That's all fine. So, yeah, just take that line, and it'll always, well, usually give you a good spawn. Now, the loop itself. The loop consists basically of shooting the Fury 3 times with the Mosin, which will knock him over, and then baiting him into shooting his flamethrower at you, and then going in for more shots. So what he's going to do after he shoots his flamethrower at you is he's going to try to jump away, charge his jetpack to jump away. You want to use that opportunity to just get 3 more shots. On very easy, just 2 cycles of that will end the fight. So 6 shots total, and he's down. So it's not super complicated. Not super long either. So yeah, let me show you. You'll notice there's a lot of fire on the ground too. So I got a right side close. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Now if I just go ahead and get close to him here, he'll shoot at me. Hide from his shot. And then that was pretty bad, but 1, 2, 3 would end the fight. Let me show you that a little bit better. I also want to show you something else. The box is fireproof. So if you just put the box on, you could stand on this fire all day. It'll never light you on fire. And if you ever get lit on fire, equip the box and it'll extinguish you.
Excellent. That's great. What's the box made of? Just cardboard.
Yeah.
Yes, 1, 2.
I like to roll up the ledge, get a little closer to him to make it a little bit easier for him to see me. So now he's charging his jetpack. 1, 2, and then 1 more would end the fight. And the loop is exactly the same no matter which spawn you get. Well, except for the middle one, and that's why it's so bad. But for the other 3 spawns, it's exactly the same.
Oh, wow.
3 shots. Stay close to him so he can see you. Seeing you is obviously important. If he sees you, he'll shoot at you. And then after shooting you, he'll try to jump away. 3 more shots, and the fight's over. So I would show you more spawn points, but it's sort of hard to get one on demand. So you might have to just try and practice and give it a shot. Why don't you go ahead and give that a shot, or do you have any questions?
I don't know if that was 3 or not. I got the west. That was one of the good ones. So down, cross over. I can hear him, and I look there.
I definitely recommend using your scope. Generally using your scope is a lot easier.
He jumped. But where's? Oh, right here. Oh goodness, this feels like a lot of those other fights with him. Yeah, lost. I'll try again.
So there's a lot of nuance to this fight. I'm absolutely not going to be able to teach you anywhere near all of it just in one session. So a lot of this fight is going to have to be learned totally on your own by just practicing. I can only basically teach you his spawns and the loop, and that's it. The rest is going to be on your own.
Should like get close. Oh, no, I think he jumped.
He's jumping away. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get closer a lot sooner.
Well, it's fine if he jumps away like that. It just means you're going to have to buffer a little bit before you go for your shots, otherwise he'll have iframes. But that's still fine.
That's a good first part.
Definitely want to be more aware of what he's doing. If he's going to shoot at you or just go straight into jumping away.
There you go. Well, my fire there, but there was a chance to end it.
Sure.
He came back. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not aiming. Feel the fire. Just jump over. Oh, I'm standing on fire.
Right between the legs. Yeah, so it doesn't matter where you hit the Fury. All body parts do the same damage.
Yeah.
So just aim for whatever you can hit.
Hit fire. I'm probably not there yet.
Well, you definitely want to use your scope more.
Let me try that one.
I do like that you're holding R1 when you quick reload, and that way you don't have to adjust your aim after every shot. A lot of new runners will forget to do that, and then they'll wonder why they can't hit him in time. But it does seem like you are generally aiming just too low. You're aiming kind of between his legs. Definitely want to aim for center of mass. You have a lot of time to land those shots typically, so take your time. Make sure you're definitely going to hit him.
Yeah, that's not intentional. Hello. Oh, he's not jumping. I thought he would shoot at me. I didn't get close enough.
Yeah, in that case, you're just too far away. You're not going to be able to get close enough in time for him to actually see you. So just keep that in mind. Be ready for. Okay. Be ready for him to jump away.
There's another chance to end it. That wasn't too bad. I remember this fight was always a nightmare of like healing the burns. Where did he go? Oh my goodness! I'm on fire. Yeah, it's not so bad. Hey, I got stuck on the wall. Yeah, that's what got me burned right there.
Now that you have a basic idea of how to do the fight, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you how the middle spawn works, the west side close spawn. By far the worst spawn, okay? So the reason for that is because the vast majority of the time, when you shoot him the initial three times, and knock him over, he'll just fall right off of the platform, and he'll have to jetpack up. And at that point, the fight is pretty much a casual fight, and you're just going to be trying to shoot him whenever you can, get some hits on him, try to avoid his fire and things like that. If he ever escapes to the north side of the arena, you want to remember that you have a sniper rifle, so you don't want to try to chase him around or go to the north side. You stay on the south, running along the south edge, and snipe him from afar. Use your scope, zoom in if you need to with the triangle button. Yeah, just like that. He escapes to the north.
That's right. I have a sniper. I've got range. That's great. Oh. Nice.
As long as you do this setup that you're doing here with the dividing wall, it's very rare that you'll get that spawn that you just got.
Yeah, that was the center one.
That was the center one. So the reason that happened is because if you notice, you were not only a bit far away from the wall, but also you got lit on fire, which made Snake stagger. So you were in a bad position for a lot longer than you would be, and that's why he was able to get there. So if you run straight south as the fight starts, you can actually influence that really bad spawn pretty consistently.
Oh.
Naturally, I don't get it.
You're good.
Getting more tactical reload practice here. It's great. I know there's a spot later on where I'll get plenty of tactical reloads.
Yep.
So the Shago Hod. Oh, hello.
So something else to keep in mind is I want you to see this strategy that you can do just to bait out his shot in a different way. It's particularly useful if you get that spawn that you just got, east side close. So go ahead and have a look at my stream real quick.
Okay.
Whoops. Let's pretend that he just landed there, right? I would go for my first 3 shots. God damn it. Right, go for my shots, and then I would run up against the wall with the box on until I hear him start to shoot. Once he does, I would just run a little bit back, wait for the fire to dissipate, come back, and go for my final 3. Does that make sense?
So you just stay down there the whole time. So east side
Exactly.
Kind of like right between those barrels.
Right. You only need to roll up, and if he goes east side far.
Okay.
Whoops.
Nice
So now I'm going to do it. Run up against the wall. He's going to shoot at me. Run back a little bit. Get into a position. And now he's not jumping away, so I had to be ready for that. It's possible that sometimes he doesn't try to jump away. He's a little bit of a weird guy. And I'd go for those final 3. And then that would end it. So that was a bad fight, but still not completely terrible. Salvageable for sure.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, so now you know pretty much everything that I can show you. Everything that I can reasonably show you in any sort of reasonable amount of time.
All right.
It's all going to be down to you now practicing the fight.
Yeah. I'll try to get through it a decent amount.
Sure.
Oh boy. I'm on fire. I went ahead and finished it this time.
Good.
Got a west side far, and that was all right.
Boss, this is the end of the Cobras. You've got to live on.
Give me
You're
just
the
a
only
minute
one
here.
left.
Taking off my coat. It's a little hot.
I'm off.
Not.
All right. So, you don't need any of the junk in this room. It's just ammo and stuff.
All right, so we're just out of here. Dodge these items.
So, When you're rolling up the stairs, go ahead and change back to your easy gun, so that way we don't get an alert on these guards. And there's going to be a guard in your way here towards where you need to go. So just shoot him while moving.
Okay.
Go ahead and meet me in this next room.
Not bad. All right.
Very good. So, this next room, you're going to take a bit of a specific line. This is sort of my personal preference. There's lots of ways to do this room, so you don't have to do it the way I tell you to necessarily. But what I like to do is I'll run to the right of these first sets of boxes here, to the left of the second set, and then I'll shoot both of these guys like that. Roll over the barrier. The point of going with that line is to give me an easier setup to roll over the barrier. It's a minor time save, so it's not a huge deal if you want to just go around the barrier. So go ahead and give that a shot.
It felt all right. It felt great. I went
Good,
this
good.
way. Maybe go.
So welcome to Rykov. Rykov used to be one of the hardest parts of the run, if not the hardest. But today we've got quite a few strats that make it pretty simple. So the simplest by far is, well, there's two really simple ones, to be honest with you. You can either shoot him literally right as you enter the room, just like that, and he's down. You run and grab him, drag him to the locker room, and you're done. Now, the problem with that one is that in this point in the run, you would have near zero stamina, so your hands would be very shaky. So it might be tricky to get that shot. You could miss. If you miss, you get a caution. He runs into the next room, and you have to fake death pill and retry the room. Risky. There's another strat you can do. You can run and shoot him while, with your auto aim, which I missed it. Of course I do, because of the showcase effects. But if you saw where I shot, it's sort of at the end of those pillars just there.
Yeah.
Hold square to
like
auto aim.
by the third or fourth pillar.
Oh,
there.
man. I make an easy strat look hard.
I see Snake trying for it. Maybe it just misses.
You can also stop moving if you want. You don't have to do it while you're moving. You can kind of do one of that. But the problem there is you might auto aim on this guy. Why am I making an easy strat look hard?
Oh.
It's funny because there's...
The game is not giving it to you.
Yeah, it's just not. Oh my
We're
god.
gonna address the officer that walks by and doesn't notice your body.
Oh, did he? I didn't even notice.
Like when you fake death, he turns the corner and he doesn't care.
I guess I'm just out of his range.
Yeah.
The weird thing is, I've always kind of struggled with this. So I kind of adopted a different strat that's about 1,000 times harder, but for some reason it works every time. But you can also do sort of hybrid, where you would just stop here and you can aim in first person like that if you like. I don't know why I can't auto aim today. It just doesn't jive with me, but you get the idea.
Okay.
So yeah, why don't you give that a shot?
Okay, got the stop and aim. So just run up and grab him up these stairs.
Yep.
Phew. Oh, these rooms are
You want to see a really dumb strat?
I'm all for that, yeah.
Check this. Oh, actually, there's quite a few dumb strats. You can use the RPG to get him, which is really fun to watch. It is faster, but the problem is you'd have to equip the RPG, and that part makes it slower overall. Yeah, so what I do is I do a flick shot like that, and then I take the easy gun off so he sees the box, goes to investigate it, and I meet him halfway, just like that, and I drag him.
Oh wow.
It's the fastest way to do the room, but it's a lot harder than just shooting him. So, if you ever get an alert, or if Rykov escapes, or you ever get an alert, just fake death pill and try again. There's really no recovery. Generally, when you get an alert, I should say, you saw there, I got an alert, but that's the rare exception. Um, in most cases, just fake death pill and try again.
The alert went away, so it was okay, right?
Yeah, in my case, because of the way I got the alert, you're always gonna get the alert doing the strat the way that I did it. It always happens. But because of the way I got it, it doesn't stick. But when
Okay.
you do it, when you shoot him from far away like that, and you get an alert later on, you're always gonna your alert's always gonna stay. So it's just gonna be faster to fake death pill and try again.
Okay.
Yeah,
With
but
that,
that's all there is to it.
You auto aimed, and it missed, but it got the caution you needed to meet him halfway.
Yeah. So what I did was I did a flick shot, which makes Snake's auto aim shot always miss, and it's close enough to Rykov to send him into caution, but nobody else. Only he will be the one to be sent into caution. And because of that, he's gonna turn towards wherever he heard the sorry, he's gonna turn towards wherever the shot came from, because he's like telepathic or something. He just knows where it came from. He looks that way. So then what I do is I equip the box uh, to keep him from instantly alerting on me. And when I get within range of him, I tap R2 twice to take the easy gun off. So just for a split second, he sees the box and he tries to go investigate it. And he's gonna walk down the stairs. I'll just meet him along the path and then drag him to the locker room. But it's
Nice.
an advanced strat. I don't recommend doing it
No,
necessarily.
I'll wait. Clean up. What do you do? Save minutes before you try to save seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. Any questions?
No, that's pretty straightforward. I'm running to go pick him up right now, and then you drag him back into this room. This always like get a little lost in once I'm in here. Oh, it's square in this game. Smash and triangle.
MGS4 on the mind.
Yeah. MGS4 online. That MGO is so fun. This way. Okay.
Yeah, Jameson, we've got a race coming up just after this INR session. It's going to be between Raichu and Silent Martyr on the PS2 version of the game. They're going to be doing it on European Extreme, so definitely stick around if you like our races.
Some MGS3 Snake Eater or
Yep.
Subsistence.
They're going to be playing on Subsistence. Raichu will be playing on PAL, and Martyr will be playing on NTSC. There are some PAL skips, but I don't think Raichu's going to be doing them. Yeah, so whenever you're ready, you can just go ahead and put your outfit on that you just stole.
That's right. Camouflage.
Now,
How you
when you
making
roll
this?
into the next room, you want to try to change to your scope. So just roll in and change to this. Well, I didn't get it, but try to change your scope. It's not a huge deal, just a small time save. You can do it, during the roll.
You
So we,
officer and face, right? Yeah.
yeah, the mask.
A roll. Roll after this door? I already forgot.
When you roll into that load zone, you would try to equip the scope during the roll, but it's not a huge deal if you don't get it.
Oh, this.
Yeah, so we are going to use it in this room. Okay, so there's some weird collision with this window here. If you lean up against like the edge of the window here, equip the scope while you're leaned up against the wall, literally while you're pressed against it. Snake will be in a weird position against the wall. Look slightly to your left, like I am here. Change to the box, and he'll zoom along the wall like that.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I've seen this happen. But wait. Oh, while I'm pressing, because I don't seem to be able to do the menu.
Yeah, you have to tap L2. That's really that's why you have to put it on your previous.
Okay, so now I'm looking a little bit to the left, like towards this corner.
Yeah, you're not looking in any particular location. You're just trying to look left, like 45 degrees or something like that.
Okay. And then now I switch to the box.
Yep.
Oh boy. We went. Whoa.
That saves about 4 seconds over walking through the hallway normally.
Wow. Yeah, that's great.
You can also do it in the next room, but it's only a little bit faster and it's kind of risky. I don't really recommend going for it, but I'll show it to you anyway. It is kind of funny to see. Feel free to try it if you want. Otherwise, you would just walk straight in. The only thing to know is you would roll here. Once you cross these this pane here, this dividing whatever between the panes, you would roll into the load zone from there. But I'll go ahead and show you what the glitch looks like.
Woo. Ooh, yeah. That's wonderful. Even bump the guy.
Sir.
Fantastic. Box slide. Oh, that is so much fun.
It's a pretty good one. It was found pretty recently, a few months ago.
Yeah. Forgot if I saw Apache showing that off.
All
I'm
I
not
want-
saving. Okay. Punches.
Tell me,
Stop it!
who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do
You!
that.
Getting hungry.
I guess he's dead.
Yeah, this is where people say Sokolov died,
Now then,
but then
I hope
he shows up in
prove
Portable
more
Ops.
entertaining than he was.
Yep.
Hmm.
But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? You've certainly seen your share of battles. Consider yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod?
Escaping is really simple. Once you get out of torture, just open up the codec, and you're going to call the frequency 144.75, and it's going to open up the door.
Answer me.
We don't need to pick up the fork or anything like that. We don't need the fake death pill. We're not going to take out the
Who
transmitter.
let you in here?
We're going to tank all that, open the door, and run along.
You're a tough one.
144.75.
But even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man.
And escape is really pretty much as simple as just running to where you need to go. There's really only one thing that's going to be an obstacle in your way, which I'll show you in just a minute. Well, two things, I guess.
Tune in to 144.75 for unlocking everything you need. Excuse me. I'm out of here. Maybe I walked into a cell. Oh, excuse me, Johnny. Metal Gear. This door.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
So now you're just going to go west, and there's going to be a crawl space on the other side of the room you're going to crawl into.
West.
Now, once you get up here, in the next room, you're going to want to run straight west and stay close to the wall. Reason for that is because there's a shield guard here. If you're not close to the wall, he'll bash you and knock you. Once you get past him, though, you can start heading towards the door where you need to go.
Oh, he got me anyway.
Oops.
This way. Northwest?
Yeah. And the only thing to worry about in this room is once you get to this, well, I lost the alert, but normally, actually, it's still going to happen. Yeah, that dog right there. See that dog come out from that little corner? You want to roll into him so he doesn't knock you over.
Oh. Okay.
Go left here on the pipes, and we're going to roll prone here, and that's the fastest way through.
I'll roll back. Okay. I remember that.
In the Japanese version of the game, you can soft lock the game here. If you mash triangle, you'll get the call too early, and it won't let you progress.
Oh, goodness. Some drop downs.
Do you know the path through the sewer?
I don't remember it, no.
Okay, so you're gonna run north, and there's only one exit that you can take to the north. So you're just gonna take it. It's in the northwest here, just like this.
Just the one. Yeah. Okay.
And then you're gonna run straight north, and again, there's only one exit. It's gonna be on the east side. Then you're gonna cross over to the right. Go up these stairs and take the last exit on the right. You definitely want to go up the stairs instead of going through the water. The water is extremely slow.
Okay. Yeah, like waiting almost. It'll slow you down. Steps. Each step. Alright. This way?
Yeah, sorry. One more exit in the northwest, and that's it. You're done. Just run straight north, and you're out.
Oh boy.
Oh.
The sorrow.
He's not so hard. You get your backpack back, so we're just going to equip the handkerchief and press square 3 times. It'll knock Snake out, and he'll instantly drown.
Oh. Whoops. It's a weapon. Handkerchief. This is why we picked it up, huh?
Yep.
So we just...
About 12 seconds faster than drowning yourself.
Oh, wow, it's true. And then revive it. We can skip the sorrow. I was gonna wonder. We've caused some accidents. Lots of kills.
So because we didn't take out the transmitter, we're going to have Ocelot unit guards here in the Tikagorni. But it's fine. They're not going to be a problem. So.
Okay. You went this way.
Yeah, go east and then roll up this hill. But you want to go left here. Don't go right. Go left. You'll lose like 5 seconds by just going right around those rocks. Really slow.
Okay. Oops.
And then just walk across the log. And there's going to be a shotgun guard on top of the rocks just ahead here. As long as you stay close to the right, he won't hit you. I lost the alert here, so he wouldn't really be able to see me. But as long as you stay right, after you get past the middle area, he won't be able to hit you.
Who's that?
Right. I might have an alert here. Don't see me. Nice. Just get in there. Food.
Nice. So, welcome to the longest loading screen in the game. It's like 24 seconds or something like that on a fast console.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
And that's with your with the
shadow
patch
hotspots.
deleted.
Yeah. But once you get
Updates
through,
updates to just make the game slower. You gotta love
yeah,
it.
we have no clue what that update does other than make the game load slower. We can't find anything else that changes.
Huh.
Anyway, once you get out, just run straight north. You don't need any of this stuff here, but it's not worth avoiding, obviously. But it is really important that you do grab this box at the end. Box B, that's going to be extremely important for the next room. It's going to save like 2 minutes, so you definitely want to make sure you grab it.
This. Gotcha.
So something else you can do is, it's exclusive to the US version of the game. This ladder here, normally you have to lean up against the wall before you can climb it. But if you face Snake towards the corner here, like in between the wall and, or sorry, the ladder and the boxes, you can climb it instantly. So let me show you. Wow. Showcase effect. There you go.
That. It should look like oh wow. Instead of the animation of Snake getting onto the ladder, then going up, it just next frame loading screen climbing.
So once you get out of that cutscene, we're going to need to go into the backpack. And we're going to do the items first. The reason for that is because, actually, I'll show you. I want you to pay close attention, okay? I'm going to come out of the weapon menu here. I'm going to try to go into the items, and it's going to be a huge delay. I'm going to be mashing X, but it won't let me in. Watch. Wow. I swear, every time. It's always the showcase effect. I'm going to... Whatever. It's not worth messing up my menus to show it to you. I'm getting kind of upset that everything I try to show you doesn't work. It's so weird. Anyway, go ahead and do your items first. Just trust me, it's slower. Okay. So do your fake death pill and cardboard box B. That's what we want to equip. Fake death pill isn't necessary to complete the run, but for learning, you're probably going to mess things up. So you're going to want to have an easy way out, quick way to reset the room. So once you get good at the game, don't equip the fake death pill anymore. But for now, go ahead and do it. Then we're going to go do the weapons, and we need take off the 1911, put on the easy gun, take off the SAA, put on the SVD, the RPG, stun grenades, and the C3, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, everything you need to beat the game.
Yep, that's all we need. So because we picked up the RPG in the mountains, we can equip it here, which means we won't have to equip it during bike chase. Saves us 7 seconds. So
that's great.
Yeah. Just equip the easy gun and go up and past the second tank. That's where you're going to turn in. Just skirt past these guards. As long as we have the easy gun on, they won't see you. And we're going to go up to this truck up here and hop in it, equip the box, and it'll take us right to where we need to go.
Oh, wow. Fast travel. This way. Sleeping doggy.
The second truck. You went too far. I'm sorry. I meant tank.
Tank.
But it's fine. Don't reset the room over it. Just remember second tank in the future.
Oh, for the line.
Yeah, you want to go to the big truck all the way in the northeast.
Oh,
the cargo truck.
I don't know why I saw. I'm watching your stream, but I still like blank when it's time to move. This one makes perfect sense. I was like, I never knew about the other one. Oh wow. Okay.
Cool. So, Yeah. This room is actually harder on very easy than it is on European Extreme. Funny enough, there's a little bit of an exploit you can do that makes all the guards run away on Euro, but on VE it doesn't work. So we are gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. So just move up straight to where we need to go. There's gonna be a guard there. Once you pass him, then you can change to the C3.
Okay.
Plant it down there. Now we're gonna need to put the box on so the scientist or mechanic doesn't alert on us. Just like that. And we're gonna go in between these trucks. Once you get to the other side of the trucks, there's gonna be a guard there, so take him out however you like. I like to roll into him. Okay, actually hit him with your roll and don't completely miss like I did. The roll hitbox is pretty big, but it's not as big as it was there, as I expected.
Next card is hard to see. There. Call. Misplant? Oh, it's Eva. Okay. It's after 2. I got a call from Eva. Oh, I didn't do that one. Way over there. I already missed the second one. I'm gonna go back.
The last one is just up these stairs. And there you go. I did it in the wrong order, but I can see now. The last one's up these stairs, and there's like no one around. Cutscene. Nice. I'll just I'll refine that. Dragonfly. Subsistence has all the very fun alternate cutscenes. Some do. They were on disc 3, and not all versions have disc 3.
Of Legacy? Yeah, I don't have disc 3. I'm upset.
For the HD edition? Oh, I'm talking about Subsistence. Subsistence had 3 discs. Some versions did, but that's just the PS2 version. None of the HD versions have it.
Yeah, the extra content of Snake missing the catch there and setting off the explosion is fantastic. You thought you were cool.
So Volgan. Volgan's a pretty simple fight, especially on VE. What you're going to do is run up to him and CQC slam him. Do you know how to do that?
Believe is
During
circle,
the last
right?
great
holding
Yeah.
circle.
You're going to hold circle while you have an input on the left stick held. So run towards him and hold circle when you get close. So check it out. Slam him on the ground, and then shoot him in the face with the SVD.
Oh, wow.
Just like
This
that.
one you can use weapons, and it'll be... Oh, wow. That's it.
That's it. But that's just phase 1. Phase 2 is... There's phase 2 after this. Let's go ahead and get to phase 2, and we'll work on that.
Judo. Okay, things.
Nice. So, phase 2 is exactly the same on all difficulties, except for how many shots it takes to kill it. So, the way it works is he's always going to do a 360-degree bullet attack at you as soon as this phase starts. So we're just going to run up to him, close the distance, lay down, equip the SVD, and once he crosses his arms, or like brings his arms up, we're just going to unload on him. He's going to get iframes after we shoot him a little bit. Once his iframes go away, just shoot at him some more, and he'll die. Basically, just keep shooting.
Just keep shooting.
Actually, I'm sorry. There's a better setup for this on VE. I had that's like Foxhound strats that I just showed you. I want to show you a different setup. This might be a little bit easier. Instead of ending the fight, go ahead and try again. I'm sorry, I showed you something a little bit less easy. So check this out. Check out my stream. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna run up to him, but instead of laying down, just let him. Oh wait, I forgot I'm in phase 1. I'll just go ahead and.
He's dead already.
Now that we're actually in the correct phase, let him just hit you. You're just gonna tank the shot, and once you get hit, just start shooting. Simple as that.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
A lot simpler than doing all the timing in business. Timing will become relevant for other difficulties, but we're on very easy, so we don't need to worry about it. Well, I think you stopped shooting too soon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
Go ahead and try that one more time.
Cool. Oh yeah, I need to get that the big stagger from several shots.
Yeah,
think
basically
I tried
once
to
he stops
tactical.
taking damage.
Dead already.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Tried a tactical reload, I missed it. That's really what happened.
Oh really? I didn't catch that.
Yeah. Just unequipped my SVD in the middle of shooting.
Nice. It's a good strat.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't give me a.
So that means you hit him in the head. One of your shots was a headshot, so you just were able to one cycle him.
Wow. All right, that's possible. Great.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's ideal, but it's not really. It's not necessarily worth going for. It's just something that'll happen sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bike chase. Guess how easy bike chase is?
Oh, I bet it's way easy with EE.
Yes. It is many easy. It is very many easy. So what you're gonna do is equip a gun and look up. That's it. Not kidding.
Look up. Oh, yeah, to
Yep.
save the frames?
Yep.
Nice.
That's all you're gonna do. For all of this section, for most of bike chase, that's what you're gonna do. So there's gonna be a couple of times where it's gonna unequip your gun, so you would just re-equip it and look up again. Yeah. The only reason, by the way, that you equip the SVD is so you don't have to keep holding R1. You can hold R1 if you like. I just don't like to. I like to set the controller down.
That's great. Yeah, relax those fingers.
Yeah. So you don't need to worry about stamina for this part. Not yet, anyway. So yeah, just after the fight, you would tap R2, which your SVD would be on your previous. You just pull it back up and look up. So the reason we look up is to, like you said, save frames. It's actually a lot of frames. These frames add up to 25 seconds over the course of an entire bike chase.
Wow.
So it's mega worth it.
Occasionally you see the Shagoha do a free willy over the bike. That's great. That's something maybe I never saw that before. I'm looking up.
Yeah, so in MGS3, when the frame rate goes down, the game doesn't support frame skipping. So it waits to draw every frame, which means that it might have to slow down the game until that frame can be drawn. So that's what happens. The game literally runs at a slower speed when your frame rate goes down. So the higher your frame rate, the faster the game runs. The thing is, the IGT never slows down. It doesn't slow down to compensate for the fact that the game is running slower, which means you're making less progress in the same amount of time.
Oh, wow.
So it ends up being really important that you minimize lag. In this section, there are other sections that can be pretty laggy, but on very easy, not so much. It's not generally that big a deal. So this next section, you are going to have to do some things. I like to use the RPG for this. It's personal preference. You can use the SVD. It's slightly faster, but it's I don't know, I don't like it. So yeah, you can look up for a little bit, but eventually there's going to be some guards you're going to have to shoot.
Okay.
These guys here by these barrels, you need to take all 4 of them out. And that's
yeah,
it for now.
checkpoints.
Yeah, if you don't take those 4 guys out, Eva will sit there waiting for you to do it. Forever. And once she starts moving again, there's going to be some more guards you need to take out. Once you turn this corner, she turns this corner, you just need to shoot everybody. All of these, I think it's 6 guards, take them all out. And once you've done that, change the easy gun, look up, and you're done. You don't have to do anything else until the Shagohod fight. So coming up now is going to be those 4 guys by the barrels.
There you go.
Yep. Now once she starts moving again, she's going to go around that building, and around once she turns that corner, you need to shoot all 6 of those guys. So you're going to see what's going to happen here. If you, oh, actually, you did get them all really late, but you got them. So if you don't get them all, oh, you didn't quite get them all. If you don't get them all right away, they come as a second wave, and Eva will sit there waiting for you to shoot them. So you definitely want to get them as soon as possible. Yeah, so now you're done. You can equip the easy gun and look up. You definitely want to make sure you equip the easy gun here because you need to worry about your stamina. You really don't want to get to the Shagohod fight with low stamina.
Yeah.
So at this point, you're done. You don't need to be shooting anybody. Just change the easy gun and reduce lag.
Perfect. Okay, after the... It's just 2 time crisis moments. That's it. I refer to time crisis for the stop and shoot everyone and then go. Man, it's just... Okay, the runway. Same deal? Uh-huh.
Yep, we're just going to look up. We don't need to shoot anybody. In this next section, we are going to need to shoot the Shagohod with the RPG.
Yeah.
So, once you get into this next section, just equip the RPG, wait for the Shagohod to get closer to you. And you want to do 1/4 of its health and damage. Once you've gotten that quarter, you can just stop shooting. Anything over a quarter is just wasted time and wasted lag.
Oh.
Aim for that sort of centerpiece just below the head, sort of like its chin area.
Yeah,
And don't spam super fast. You want to take nicely paced, controlled shots. You have plenty of time to get all your damage. There you go. I've got my quarter, so I'm just going to stop. And you don't need to worry about putting the easy gun back on. As long as you've had it on for the other parts of Bike Chase, you're good. So the reason why you only do a quarter is because during the Shagohod fight itself, you're going to be each hit on the weak spot is going to be doing 1/3 of its total health and damage, which means that it's always going to be a minimum of 2 shots, no matter what. I'm sorry, I meant to say why am I wrong numbers? A quarter of its health and damage, so it's going to be 3 shots minimum. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said 2. So if you.
I think I have it with Eva's first segment of stamina. I just went a little bit past it.
Yeah, that's what I use as well.
Okay.
So the damage cap on the Shagohod is about 40. It's exactly 40%, which means you can never do enough to make anything more than a quarter damage worth it. If that makes sense. I don't know if I worded that well, but basically a quarter damage is all you need.
Yeah, you can't go beyond that threshold or some. They. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
I planted 1 C3 charge. Keep your aim steady.
So,
The Shagohod's not here yet.
welcome to some weirdness. You can't use the fake death pill at all on the bike, so
It's still too
if at any point you want to reset and try again, you have to off yourself with the RPG. It takes quite a while on VE. Kind of annoying. Wish they hadn't done it that way, but that is the way we have it. So the Shagohod fight. Definitely pause the game here. There's going to be a lot of information to take in. I want to show you the setup before we actually worry about the fight. We're going to be doing the Shagohod loop. Thankfully on VE, it's a lot shorter than it is on other difficulties, so it's not too hard to grasp, and it's pretty forgiving. But that being said, you still need to get the setup exactly the same way, and it needs to be perfect. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and die so I can show you without losing any time, because it's really precise.
Oh, yeah. No fake death pill here.
Yeah, you literally can't use it, see?
Yeah.
So, going into the fight, you need to be holding R2, so that way you open the weapon menu on the first frame. Very important. Change to the RPG, and we're going to go into the scope. Now, we're not going to adjust Snake's aim at all. We're going to let Snake's aim drift into a specific position, and once we see it in a specific position at a particular visual cue, that's when we're going to shoot. So I'm going to go ahead and send you an image real quick. Give me just a minute here.
Alrighty.
Wow, it's taking ages to actually get the image.
Loading.
Yeah, pretty much. It's trying to index it. Whatever. While it's doing that, I'll just show you. So, yeah, I'm going to let Snake's aim drift into position, and once I see it roughly there where I fired, that's when I'll shoot. And because I got a good timing, you'll notice that it's just sitting there stunned, and now it can't do anything. Maybe that image isn't gonna load. All right, I'll work with what I've got, and I'll just show you manually. Try to show you manually anyway. Do my best.
Looked like above where there's like a joint, so you're able to hit like the hitbox for. It's normally the drill sections that you're aiming for for that stun, right?
That's exactly where we're aiming, but we're looking for a specific thing as a timing, as a visual cue for our timing when to shoot. I'm just gonna go to the guide instead and take the screenshot from there because I can't get this to load. So give me just a minute.
Is that the guide on the MGSR Speedrunners website? A wonderful resource for everyone who wants to learn how to speedrun.
Yeah, it's that one. Go figure.
MetalGearSolidSpeedrunners.com, right?
MetalGearSpeedrunners.com. But yes.
Metal Gear Speedrunners. That's where the S is. It's not the MGSSR. No. Doesn't flow.
Give me just a minute. I'm sorry to have this delay on you. I expected that image to just sort of work.
Discord, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's doing something funny. Not to worry.
All right. So, I have just sent you a message. If you want to have a look at that image there. That's what you're looking for. Once you see that sight picture in your scope, that's when you want to shoot. And this image is in the guide, so if anybody else wants to see it, they can, of course, load up the guide. It's literally just a screenshot from the YouTube video, so. What you're looking for is you'll notice the red dot is right on top of, in the middle of a sort of like a mostly horizontal white line in the middle of the tread, which I've highlighted here in red, so you can see it a little bit easier. You can compare the two side by side. And once you see that sight picture, that's when you want to shoot, okay? So I'll show you that again. So now that you have an idea of what to look for, I'll reset the fight so you can actually see it.
Okie dokie.
So pay close attention to when I shoot. Hold R2, change to the RPG, scope in, and once I see that cue, I'm gonna shoot. And there you go. That's a good stun. He's stuck there, and he's not able to move. Now, because he's stunned, Eva's gonna try to get behind him. and she's going to try to stay there. So the basic premise of the loop is stunning the treads and the weak spot, which is going to influence her into going behind the Shagohod, staying there, and we can keep repeating that cycle as long as we need to finish the fight. So I'll show you. She's going to get behind the Shagohod here. I'm going to shoot the weak spot, then shoot the treads again. She's going to stay there, and once the weak spot's iframes go away, I'm going to shoot it one more time. And because the treads are already stunned, I don't need to shoot them again, but now one more shot would end the fight, and just like that, it would have ended. So that's the basic premise of the loop. The hardest part is definitely that first shot.
Oh, then after that you can loop from behind with good timing.
Hold on, I need to turn my gain down. This is monstrously loud. Cool. That's pretty quiet, but it's good enough. Right, so do you want to go ahead and give that a shot? Just getting that first shot down.
Yeah, I might
Or do you
miss
wanna
it
see it
because
again?
I've already rolled into the fight a little bit, but I'll give it a whirl.
Oh, yeah, I feel free if you want,
Yeah,
but you're
like,
probably
I
gonna
don't
have to
think
reset the
I'll
fight.
see it. I got stunned, but it didn't stop. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll do it. So it's just another. Oh. I'm hitting only Eva sometimes. And I know what you mean by
Welcome to the
volume.
hitbox.
There we go. Also, it might be noticeable now that I'm out of the pause menu. I've been dropping frames like a while now. I don't know what's going on.
I have noticed that. I've been trying to work with it, but there's not much we can do about it. Unless your
Yeah.
bitrate's particularly high, which I can't detect.
I have the bitrate for the, as per the instructions, the 4,000 cap. I might just be having some internet troubles.
Yeah, feel free to lower it if you want. We can go as low as 500. Try like 2,000 if you want, or 1,500.
Yeah, I made the mistake of adjusting my aim there before firing. I gotta just not.
Yeah.
Just not.
Definitely don't touch left stick at all. Now, what I do is I hold square. As soon as I go in the scope, I hold square. So that way when I see my cue, I just release it and the gun fires. So rather than tapping square when you see the cue, you want to be ready to release it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Do you want to see it again, or do you want to try it yourself again?
Give it one more whirl without my left stick inputs.
Okay.
I'm holding R2. Yeah, I got everything held down, and there it is. I think.
Very nice.
Oh, he's moving. Might have been late. You think he
That looked just a little bit late.
Yeah, not able to salvage it.
Yeah, not really. In that case, you'd want to reset and just try again.
Okay. I think hitting Eva only damages me? It damages me a lot more than her. Oh, wow. There we go. I'm gonna lean back and take a nap and try again. Yeah, a little late. So. There it is. Okay. And from here, it's hitting the back and alternating between rear and then trying to maintain that stun, right?
Yeah, so give me just 1 second here and I'll show you.
I don't know if Eva got there in time. If I hit the right spot on the back. Now that I fixed the frames, I'm messing up everything else.
Alright. I'll go ahead and show you what to do after you get the loop. I think you get, or sorry, you get the good setup. I think you get the idea of the setup, so we'll go ahead and move on now. Okay. So if you want to have a look at my stream. That shot should be good. So I'm going to wait for Eva to drive behind the Shagohod, and I like to use an audio cue for knowing when to shoot. You can shoot sooner, but this is a lot. My audio cue makes it a lot safer to keep the loop. So once I hear Eva's tires screeching, that's when I'll go for my shot. So listen closely. You might want to hear. I'll turn my volume up so you can actually hear it. Listen closely to my stream, and you'll notice that I shoot when I hear the tires.
All right.
And then I go right into a tread shot. After that first shot on the weak spot, you're going to have to go right into a tread shot every time. Then she's going to stay there in a good position, and you're not going to have to touch the treads at all for the rest of the fight. One more shot, and then after that, one more shot will end it. So right there, that would have been the end if I hadn't intentionally missed. But yeah, that's the basic premise. The loop itself is pretty easy on VE in particular, because you don't have to maintain it for very long. It's just 3 shots, and you don't have to worry about interacting with the treads so much. That's the hardest part of the loop on other difficulties is the treads, but we don't have to worry about it. So
you have a bit of a visual cue. You're just waiting for the sparks to end, and that's the iframes.
Yes, so you can either look at the sparks and the smoke and like the arcs and stuff to disappear, or you can just wait 5 seconds. It's 5 seconds for the iframes to go away, whichever you like. So you want to see it again, or do you want to give it a shot?
I'll try it again.
Very good, very good.
I was able to get this set up. It's like a little bit each time. A little bit each time. Last damage boost here. There we go. Okay. Frame 1 equip. I'm just holding it down. Eva is... Oh, Shagohod's rolling too.
Okay, so you shot late in that case. In any case where you shoot, you have bad timing on the first shot and he doesn't get stunned right, it's usually going to be a casual fight. Just get shots on the weak spot whenever you can. Shoot the tread, stop him from moving. That's about it.
Yeah, casual fight. Yeah, we're still turning even though... Practice that off. I can see the, I might be a little bit late. I'm trying to go for the center, but maybe my timing is late. Happy to see it again.
Okay. Just so you know, if you go into phase 2, you can't go back to phase 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you knew that.
I was,
Oh, I'm gonna turn my volume down again. This is too much.
it's loud. Oh, I'm gonna pause it here.
Oops.
Pretty tight window
For what?
for the initial stun.
Definitely.
Yeah, there, where he doesn't even turn.
Like that. So
Very nice.
phase 2, it's also going to have a timed shot at the beginning, but it's a lot more forgiving. So I'm going to try to show you in game when I would shoot. Ah, that didn't quite work. I'm gonna off myself and try again. I'm trying to like keep the scope up while I have the menu. Okay, go.
Oh.
Stand up.
Oh, yeah,
You still can't use the fake death pill, by the way. So the only way to die is to roll off.
That's a lot faster though.
This is a little bit early, but you see the back of the right tread there. Once the aiming reticle in the middle lines up with the back of that tread, that's when I would shoot. You could still shoot now, and it would probably work just fine. But what this is going to do is it's going to make the Shagohod go into a particular position where Volgin won't get his shield up, and he won't block your shots. If you shoot Volgin from the front, he'll usually block your shots, even if he's stunned. So just keep that in mind. This timing helps prevent that. So I'm going to go for the shot, see if it works. That was too late. Yeah, I'm going to do that again. But I'm just going to show you what the shot actually looks like now. It's about a second after you gain control of Snake is when you would shoot, if you prefer to think of it that way. There you go. So I got the shot, and I'm going to change to the SVD and spam body shots at him. Once I hit him, I'm just going to shoot one more tread shot and then go for one headshot. So one more tread shot, and then this headshot would end the fight. That's it. Any questions?
No, just the timing of the RPG for the end of the right tread. As soon as I hit the left side and put him in a spot where you can do body shots with the SVD, do you try to hit 3 or 4 times before? Or are you timing?
I just try to hit him at all.
Yeah.
Just as long as you hit him, he's only going to take damage from one shot, so it doesn't matter how many times you actually hit him. You just want to make sure you hit him and stop him.
Alrighty. I'll go for the phase 2. I'm probably already, yeah, I'm going to have to roll off here.
Fine.
That stunned him. I think I missed.
No, that timing looks good to me. Now you want to spam those body shots. You really want to get those shots as soon as possible, because now you'll see he's in a bit of a weird position where he might block the shot. That was also a bit low.
Yeah, I don't know if the second shot hit him.
No, it didn't. You were way too low. You hit the ground.
Up. Let's try. Yeah. So it's maybe a little off by the.
Well, try the fight again instead of ending it.
Oh, try the fight again?
Yeah, I want you to get it right.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna end it. Oops, I just fired without thinking. Oh, where is it?
I can't
Okay. Oh yeah, it's alternating these ones? Or the headshot, you got a headshot that did it.
Yes, you want to go for the headshot on the second SVD.
That would end it. Okay.
That would end it. Yep, that would have been a kill.
Okay.
Just gotta remember to headshot him on the second shot with the SVD.
That I guarantee was a fluke on the setup because I just fired. But there's the timing, I think. There's the stun. I hit the Kero.
Quiero.
Oh, the frame. I was zooming in on all that frame rate. Okay. The headshot. Second one would be a headshot, and that's it. Okay.
So I noticed you're going for you're zoomed in when you're going for those body shots. Definitely, I recommend not doing that. Let me show you again what I do.
Yeah.
And you definitely want to spam those shots. You're not trying to time them. You got a 10-round mag. You want to spam shots, try to hit them. So,
Okie dokie.
I'll show you again. Have a look at my stream. Right in with the next tread shot, and then a headshot will end the fight.
Beautiful. Now like this. I missed everything. Okay. I think I hit the ground. I missed him. Yeah.
You were just late with the shot, so you hit him during iframes. Because you took so long to set up the SVD shot, it meant that you were a bit too late with the tread shot.
Got it. Let's see what I miss, and then it's easier to do it, execute properly. That might be late. Well, oh yeah, I definitely zoom in. I lose a lot of frames there. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Hip fire.
press triangle so that you're on 3 power magnification instead of 10. It'll be a lot easier to hit him for those body shots. I'm not really sure how you ended up on 10 power. You probably just accidentally pressed triangle during bike chase, but you want to go into this fight on 3 power.
Yeah.
Or just change before you...
Yeah. What's happening? I keep zooming in on the point of impact of the RPG, and it's making everything just drop. Frames.
Oh yeah.
So I'm zooming in 10 power on all the particles, the explosions, it's rendering all that real nice and slow.
Yeah, try not to do that. There's a few explosions in the game where that's a bit of a problem, where that could really happen. It could happen, during bike chase. It could happen in the when you blew up the C3 on the bridge just before this fight. It could happen during this fight. Yeah, try to avoid that.
That time the setup was good.
Yeah, that would have been a kill. That was good.
Cool. Now, I think we can continue.
Yeah, sure. If you want to get it one more time, we can move on. After this, it's all bike chase, and it's super simple stuff. So.
Eva blocked a shot. Oh no!
You gotta remember that the RPG has bullet drop, so you want to aim a little higher than you are.
Yeah. I keep it on the ground. But yeah, we'll move on.
But either way, you know what to do. So.
That's great. More bike chasing.
See what I mean about his shield here?
Yeah.
This is what happens. Oh, body shot. I was going for the swag headshot, but it didn't work. Oh, I'm in a really bad position. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so all the bike chase is now just looking up. There's nothing you need to do. You're going to change rooms. When you change rooms, just look up again. That's literally it.
Nice.
So you don't need to worry about putting your easy gun on because you're going to have plenty of time during Eva Escort to regain your stamina. So we're just going to tank whatever we lose. Just fun.
Excellent. And now all of the sections of the bike chase here, I thought there was a couple of, yeah, that's probably later, a couple of outposts.
Yeah, there are, and they just don't do any damage. I mean, like, you have so much health, it just doesn't matter.
I turn my volume down a little bit more on the game. It's really action-packed. It's really good music, but it's overwhelming.
Yeah. You should see this part on, like, a waveform thing. It's literally like a solid block. It's all peaks. That's all it is. Like if you look at put a run into a video editor, right, and look at the audio waveform or whatever, you can very easily tell where Bike Chase is just at a glance.
Yeah. They were in Lazarevo South, and it's more looking up, you think?
Yep. Actually, in this room, it's slightly faster to look down in the subsistence camera, but it takes about a quarter of a second in this room, or a fifth of a second, my bad. So you can do it if you want, or you can not do it if you don't. I'm going to do it. In the in the like that.
Snake Eater camera, very cinematic here, looks cool. Very slow.
Ultra laggy, yeah. Basically, most of your time save in Bike Chase comes from just not being in that camera. It really doesn't matter what else you're doing, as long as you're just not in that camera. The biggest thing, anyway. You know, you can have some small time saves, like looking down in this room, looking up or down in first person, but as long as you're not in the Snake Eater camera, you're going to be saving a lot of time automatically.
This is plot armor. Oh, we might have to shoot the log.
No, we're just going to tank it.
Tank it. Excellent. I've never... Log. I've never not shot the log. That's great. She insults here.
Yeah. You know, there was actually a lot more stuff planned for Bike Chase. Like, there were other things that you were going to have to shoot. There's audio files in the game for her telling you to shoot a branch and a fence and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But that all obviously ended up getting cut. There's a lot more other cut content, too. You know the prison cell escape, how we just kind of call the frequency and left. Well, there's really only 2 ways out. You can either call the frequency and get out that way, or you can fake death, or 3 ways, I guess. Fake death pill or vomit, and Johnny will come and open up the door. There was planned to be another way to get out. You were going to be able to dig or punch your way out, kind of like Metal Gear 1. But that was cut. But the voice files for it are still in the game. You can call, well, there was a call with Zero about it, where Zero would suggest punching the wall. Eva would say, oh, congrats, you punched a hole in the wall, now crawl out of it. And pretty much everybody had something to say about it. It's pretty cool.
Here comes our jump. Hold on tight. What do you think of that? Not bad,
Alrighty.
Looks like they finally gave up.
So, there's another cure section here. You just need to cure Eva, but first, we're going to feed her. This is what I was talking about before with the noodles. Because we didn't pick them up in the mountains, we're going to have some here. So just go ahead and feed one to her. We only need to feed her once. And then we're going to cure her. We're just going to cure Eva. She's the only one that matters. It's 2 cuts. And then we're going to move on.
have some more.
We know how to do those. Very nice.
So, in this next room, you don't need to have Eva follow you. You can just move on to the cutscene, and she'll
Oh, there's a
teleport to you.
cone. Oh, nice. I'm stuck on sub camera, and I don't know where the walls are, and everything's fine.
So, do you know how to get through this part? Just where to go, basically?
It's been a while, but not too long.
All right. Well, if you want to have a look at my stream and just play along, basically, just follow the lines that I do. Make sure you equip your, excuse me, oh man, equip your easy gun, so you can make sure you're not on low stamina for the boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna go southeast and then straight south. For this room, you're pretty much just going straight south the whole time.
Oh yeah. If she
I like to go
decides
right
to
as Trevor.
stop and shoot everybody. I'll probably
Oh, you have to
use that.
call her with triangle. The reason she's stopping is because you never called her.
Yeah. Would you fake death to restart these rooms?
I would because you messed it up, but normally no. You would just shoot the guys and lose the caution or alert and move on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's restart. Okay.
This can't be.
Yeah, I was watching and I forgot to like pause or anything.
Nice.
So you just there's got to be like a maximum range you can call her.
Yeah, but it's pretty far. I mean, you don't really have to worry too much about her. As long as she can see you, you're generally pretty good. Just kind of stay kind of close to her, just so she takes a better line. The farther you get away from her, she'll kind of do her own thing, and take like a weird predetermined line that's really bad.
Oh. Okay, got about to where you are.
Yeah. So cool. We're just going pretty much straight south.
Oh yeah, you don't have to stop and call again if you can just let her.
That's right. As long as she's following you, she won't stop following you. Unless she gets an alert, then she.
Nice. It's around the corner here, and
So in this room, you're actually gonna have to do some things. But first things first. By far, the most important thing of all of Eva Escort is to keep Eva moving. If she's ever not moving, you're losing time. So very first thing, you want to call her. Put your easy gun back on because it's gonna unequip it, and then call her. So she's moving, and then you can start dealing with guards. So I like to shoot this guy in the northwest first, then the guy in the middle. I just auto aim everyone. You can manual aim if you want. It doesn't matter. You have plenty of time. Shoot all the guys here, and once she gets to the tree, you're good to go ahead and go forward a little bit. But yeah, basically, let's take out these guys.
four of them.
That's right.
Can't tell if she's moving. Where is Eva? I hit call and I don't know where she is. She's still
Well, she's
stuck.
gonna be where you started.
She didn't follow.
So you want to call her second thing after moving forward a little bit. That's the most important thing. It's making sure she's following.
Yeah. Okay.
So once you get to this point and there's a fork, you want to go north, take the uphill path. And once she gets past these trees or whatever, you can move straight on. There's only one way she can go. She can't really take a bad line, so go right up to the edge of the cliff here, and there's just one guy we need to shoot. He's the only guy in our way. This guy. That is it. Shoot him and move on. But we need to wait for Eva, so don't jump down yet, of course.
So you can run all the way up this hill and shoot the guard.
That's right.
And then wait for him. Eva. Okay. Yeah, I hear her coming. That's great. So worried about her all the time. Not following. Okay.
Cool. So once she's close enough, you can just jump down. And you're going to have to press triangle again so she follows you.
Yeah. Alrighty.
That's
You
it.
wait till after she lands.
Yeah, you're going to have to... I just keep mashing triangle until she moves, that's all. That's it for this room. Final room of the game, the boss.
The boss. Oh boy.
And this is the boss at the end of the game.
I'm so hungry.
Here, there we go. Yeah.
So, she's always going to open up by charging you with a CQC charge. So, once you see the red exclamation point over Snake's head, just press circle and he'll parry it. Just wait for the circle, the exclamation point, press circle, and that's it. Then we're going to equip the easy gun, shoot her once in the head, twice in the head,
It
and
was
slam her.
November 1st,
Okay.
1951.
Then a stun grenade straight up,
In the Nevada desert,
and repeat.
participating in
That's the
atomic
loop.
testing.
That is literally it. So I'll restart the fight, show you again.
Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow,
Wow.
white as snow.
So like I said, oh, you're gonna repeat that cycle, of course, multiple times though. Just keep that in mind. But like I said, the fight's always going to start with a CQC charge. So let her charge you. Once you see the red exclamation point, press circle or hold it. I like to hold it. It doesn't matter. Equip the easy gun, shoot her once in the head, twice in the head, a slam, and then a stun grenade straight up. You want to make sure you throw it straight up. Don't throw it until the camera stops moving. Turn away so it doesn't stun you. Wait a second before you shoot her again. Otherwise, you'll knock her over and she'll get iframes.
Cool. I waited a little too long for the second easy gun shot.
So yeah, with that second shot, you don't want to chase her head so much. You want to kind of just keep your gun aimed in mostly the right, mostly the same place. I can't talk today. I don't know why. In mostly the same place, and it's only a small adjustment to aim for that second shot. So don't chase her head so much.
Oh, she slammed me. Oh, it's not. There's two shots and then a CQC slam. But she got me instead.
Move or you're dead.
Yeah. So for that slam, you do have to unequip your gun because you can't CQC while you're doing the reload animation.
Did you really think I would fall for that?
Got it.
Stop playing dead.
Can the boss tell if you're in a fake death pill? Yeah, she can. If you fake death pill in front of her, she'll kick you and not wake you up.
She knows immediately.
Heads
I didn't even
Snake.
parry that time. I'll try again.
You were faking it?
Yeah.
Did you really think I would fall for that? Stop playing.
She's in on it from the beginning about the fake death pill. I'm sure.
Let's see what you're made of.
Parry. Shoot. Oh, I didn't press square when I was supposed to. Oh, parry again. Okay, and
Aw.
I got the slam.
You let go of R1 too early.
Excellent, Jack.
Okay, nice. Oh, and then we loop the shots. So, consecutive.
You're better than I remember.
So the stun, okay, yeah, and then an easy gunshot would finish it, maybe the second one as well.
No, you're gonna have to do one more cycle, and then half of the next cycle will end it.
Wow.
Oh no, you're actually quite low. Never mind, I missed the cycle. Yeah, if you were to shoot her twice and then slam her, that would end the fight. Maybe even 2 shots. I'm not sure exactly because I think you had a little bit of a weird loop, but
Yeah.
either way. So some things to keep in mind. You're doing pretty good at the fight, actually. You've got a lot of the important stuff down. That stun grenade that you throw after every slam, But really important that you wait, give it a good buffer to throw it, because you really, there's no such thing pretty much as throwing it too late, but you can definitely throw it too early. So that's the only real danger here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the fight. If you want to have a look at my screen, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the whole thing, then at full speed.
Yes, please.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm watching.
Are you paused?
Yeah, I'm paused. I've already
Okay.
failed. Let's see. Yeah, I'm so eager.
One,
Yeah.
2, and a slam, and then a stun grenade straight up. Back to the easy gun. Wait so she doesn't get knocked over. 1, 2, slam, stun grenade straight up. And then the exact same thing. I'll wait so she doesn't get knocked over. 1, 2, and then this slam would kill her. So let me show you what happens if you shoot without waiting.
And get where the boss falls over, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Let's see. It's after the slam and the stun. That's an overhead throw, isn't it?
Yep. So you see there, she just got knocked over, and now she's going to be back in her combat phase or whatever, and she's going to be trying to make life hard on you. So you definitely want to wait there, just a couple of seconds or so. And that's it.
Got it. Okay, so I need to fake death. Run. Oh.
Run quick.
The same thing happens, Khalees. Just it takes longer for her to notice that you're dead. Whenever she stumbles upon your body, she'll just will kick you up instead.
I would fall for that? Stop playing dead. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh no, I forgot. And I made her fall over. I don't know if I can use a stun grenade after this.
So you punched her.
Yeah, I punched her. I got I don't know. I got reckless with the square button. I did it again. I'm trying to unequip, and I don't know why I'm hitting square instead of circle. I'm getting this very inefficient loop. It's not what you taught me. When you unequip, do the... Oh, she slammed me this time. I'm gonna have to try that again and do it right. It seemed like it was working, but it felt so awkward.
You were faking it? Did you really think I would fall for that?
So, yeah, I get pretty excited here.
Let's see what you're made of.
If you want,
yeah.
If you want, you can just hold R2 and physically change to none if you prefer. That's what some people do.
It's true, yeah, I should do that. So I did another parry instead. That's faster. Safer. Not faster, but safer.
Excellent, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, if you're slow, like even a little bit slow, like I've hesitated, the tiniest amount, she'll slam you.
Nah, it's because you were in front of her. You can't CQC her from the front.
Oh, she has the that perk from MGO, the CQC master, where
Yeah,
you can't. Yeah, I mean she is the master. That makes perfect sense. Well, that's why your setups are from the side.
Let's see what you're made of.
Which this first parry puts you right in that position. Here I am thinking it was all guaranteed. And understanding why and how is really great.
Excellent, Jack.
And then we're kind of like here. Oh, I missed my second shot. Darn it. Oh, Okay, I got the parry again. That's good. It's salvageable. Okay. Yeah, I'm close to ending it here on this loop.
You're better than I remember.
Okay. There's quite a bit of tech checks here on what needs to be done to finish this fight without it breaking out. That's fun. That's really cool.
So, do you want to try that again? And I bet you can get it this time. I bet you can finish it.
All right.
You were faking it? Did you really think I would fall for that? Stop playing dead.
Okay. Parry the CQC.
Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, she's got her to the side here. Oops. Missed. Unequipped. The easy gun. Stun grenade. Way up high.
Excellent, Jack.
This. Wait here by aiming.
My eyes.
Slam again. And stun way up high. Overhead throw. Easy gun again. And that's it. No, it's not. She fell because I didn't wait. I'm a fool. I couldn't see her stamina. Oh, but we'll parry and recover without panicking. And there we go. Maybe. Yeah, the camo.
There you go. That is it. That's the end of the game. So there's only one bit of gameplay left. When you get to the wig with the duel with Ocelot, you're just going to pick the left gun every time. It's always the loaded one, and just mash square, and that's it.
Yay.
I don't think we really need to worry about practicing that so much. It's a pretty simple room. I think you can handle it. So let's go. I guess get ready to do your solo run.
Oh yeah, it's not going to bleed into the race at all. This
it shouldn't. Okay? If we need to, we can cut it short. But Raichu wanted to add a couple minutes anyway. So because he's doing another marathon right now, so he wanted to add a few minutes so he had some time to not go from one run right into the other. So a couple minutes is going to be all right. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We don't have a whole lot of time, so I don't think we really can go to an intermission. Are you ready to just do your run right now?
I do need a very short break, if that's okay. Just
yeah, sure.
Get ready. And then, yeah, I already soft reset.
All right, cool. Well, we'll go ahead and go to intermission. We'll see you all in a few minutes. Bradderfield is going to do his solo run, and then right after that, we're going to have the race. All right, see you all soon. welcome back to I'm No Rookie, episode 29, part 2. This is the solo run from Bradderfield. He's going to be playing from just before the Fury all the way up to the end of the game. All right. Feeling good, Bradderfield?
Feeling good. Let me back out of this and I'll load. Just before the Fury, I have a save file at for the end, and then...
Oh, yeah. Wait, is that where it's at?
Yeah.
No, sorry, you're
we're-
right. My bad. I don't know why I said Fury. That's right. My bad. Yeah. From there to the end of the game.
Alrighty. I'm so glad. I was worrying it would be a full run. All right. This is fine. This is better. All right, let's get going. We can start. No need for a countdown or anything, right?
Yeah, if you want. If you don't want to, we can just go on.
Let's get going.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Have a good time.
Oh yeah. I'll just do some. There we go. Yeah, Snake Eater camera saved me there because sub camera was gonna put me in a wrong kind of route for this room already. The many twists and turns, and I thought, yeah, the room is a lot longer than I anticipate.
It is a pretty long room.
The enemy, he's here.
I'll go around this tree or okay, the end.
Not a big deal, but you forgot your stun grenades.
Yeah, that's already true.
Eva.
Gotta put them on previous. Now I'm equipping them. Roll up here, throw them. Throw the third one. Let's see. Where? Oh, there. Uh-oh. I missed. Thank goodness.
I think the position of your first grenade was too far left. It was pretty far left.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's probably what caused that.
He got away. I'm going to have to try it again.
Something I forgot to mention, actually, is if you mess up the end, always just fake death pill and try again. You never want to chase it into another room.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay. Oh, he shot me. No. I'm too far away. I'm not hitting any of these now. Yep. That's not good. I think it put me backwards. When he shot me, I felt launched backwards, and that put me out of position. It was a little slow on the grenade toss. Okay.
This is probably the most tricky fight in the game on very easy. Mistakes are expected, believe it or not.
No way.
I can't see.
Yeah. This time, I think it's better. This needs to be a headshot. Oh, wait. And then... There we go.
Oh, that was good. That was super fast. So you were super early on your buffer there, but it worked.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. To get used to how everything feels.
Yeah, I was definitely not confident that that would work, but it did. So in the future, I would say try to wait a little longer, but hey, what works, works, right?
We are going to unequip. No, those are equipping. Box, yes. And
In the
then-
future, you want to do your Mosin first. It's only that one place where you want to do your items first. And it's just because of a weird menu quirk that happens in just 2 areas of the game.
Box. Is this... Yeah, get used to what happens next. I've gotten a lot more familiar with like where to go. I'm gonna forget. Like I just might blank on where to go. The first half's gotten better.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for all the teachings.
It's all good. It's what I'm here for.
The ladder. It's time to like just plan ahead. Up next
Yeah,
to
it's
the
a-
mountain.
Good opportunity to think about what you're going to be doing next.
I know I'm out of stun grenades here pretty much. I forget where I use them next.
You're not going to use them until the boss, but the way that it works is you need to have at least 1 stun grenade when you go into bike chase, because if you don't, it won't refill your ammo.
Aha.
The way the bike chase works is it gives you infinite ammo, but only if you have at least 1 round or grenade or whatever.
Yeah.
And you need, what, 3 stun grenades for the boss?
True. Okay. I know I'll need those stun grenade pickups. I'm pretty sure I'm out. I'm gonna go for them like I am out. I might have 1. I might be completely empty. Without checking, I'm just gonna go box and bump rolls. This first part is going up and down all those hills.
That's right.
Mountain. What is this? Oh yeah, we don't need to roll anymore once we have the box. So I knew like this guard surprised me. He was already turned the other way. So my cycles were a bit off. I have an alert.
Oh, it's because you didn't have the easy gun equipped.
Oh, that's true. I was thinking about it.
That is a problem. You're definitely going to want to fake death pill or roll off the mountain when you get into this next room.
Oh, and the next
Yeah, the next room.
I thought about it while I was on the ladder, but I can't equip it on the ladder. And I already forgot by the time I got to the top. I guess you want to roll after. Oh. Oh. I want to ask you something about the vulture and the sorrow. This is something that my friend told me, that he killed a guard here, and then a vulture ate the guard, and then he ate the vulture. And then in the sorrow fight, there was a guard that yelled, "You ate me!" That ever happened to you?
Yep, that'll happen. If you eat a vulture that's eating a guard, don't forget your stun grenades. If you eat a vulture that's eating a guard, that'll happen. And there's even a codec call about it. If you talk to paramedic, she'll say if you do it after you've already eaten one, she'll say if you eat a vulture that's eating a human, is that basically eating a human? And Snake will say, you had to tell me that after I ate one.
So after I get this alert, should I reset?
Nope. Just take off your easy gun and carry it out. Try to keep it throughout the whole room. This is a good opportunity for you to practice anyway. So yeah, remember to use your box the whole time. It's really important.
Okay, we're in evasion now.
Okay, that's fine. So now you want to put the easy gun on and don't let it turn into an alert.
Is this still that room? That's an alert again.
All right then, you know what to do.
Take it off and get through.
Remember to just tap R2 instead of scrolling through the menu. You also forgot the RPG, but don't worry about it. It's not worth going back for.
Oh man. I got messed up with the alerts. So we're in an alert phase, but we're gonna...
So you might have to alter your line so you don't get knifed by any guards. It might be a good idea to go even in the trench and try to avoid any shots on your box. Save your box's health.
So
in the future, if you fall inside of the trench there, you would just walk up to this point inside the trench and climb up.
Oh yeah.
Instead of going back around.
I got to roll it across here and then into here. And yeah, with alert, we can go in. That's great.
Yep. There you go.
The end of the world.
It actually saves quite a lot of time if you end up making a mistake, getting an alert. We used to just fake death pill every time because we didn't know about this. It saves us like 20 seconds every time you do this. So it's a big time save if you get an alert.
Yeah, no big deal.
Pretty much.
Put easy gun back on, I think. Stamina keeps dropping. Oh, slow door. I think I like Snake Eater camera for this first roll, and then sub camera for the next one, and then just back into... Whoop. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
That's fine. That's all good. Yeah, just angle your rolls a little better in the future. You'll get a feel for the line, of course, as you practice it some more. So, good.
Yes. Fury time. All right. Hop on over. There's gonna be, I hear a west side. Bait the shot.
Good spawn.
That's the
Good
Fury.
bait. Nice. That's a perfect kill. Nice.
Oh, that feels really good.
Now imagine getting it in a run where you're on really good pace, maybe even world record pace, and the Fury's coming and he's a huge obstacle, and then you just nail him. Imagine that feeling.
That's euphoric. That's amazing. Yeah, I already feel like those kind of personal best kind of things.
Yeah.
The thrill. Alrighty. Get what happens next here? Probably a box. So we got these stairs. I can put my easy gun on. Rosny grad. Yeah, the one guy that gets in my way here.
I recommend rolling up that staircase just so you can equip the easy gun. I just find it a little bit easier, but do whatever you like. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Then this deal. I did not get over the barrier and I'm stuck. I shot the radio? Alright. Forget what the best from that. Maybe in front of the boxes there. Okay, Rykov's next, I think.
Good luck.
I'm going to manually aim right about here. Oops. I hit the railing and he ran away. Not sure. He's calling HQ and I got a alert. Yeah, 3 opportunities to hit him. I missed 3 shots.
Yeah, if he ever runs into that room over there, the eastern room with the scientists, you definitely want to fake death pill right away because there's really no saving it.
Please. I am missing. Try again.
You're getting the authentic experience. You have the low stamina you would... Well, it's not quite as low as it would be in a run, but you have low stamina.
Okay, yeah. That's good for practicing real... Okay, there's... He hesitates. If I miss, I can still get him.
Yep. What I do if I miss that first shot is I spam shots at him and just hope I get him.
We'll drag him this way. Speed's about the same either way you bring someone along.
No, I think dragging him is actually a little bit faster, but I've never timed it.
Never know. Let's go into camouflage face. Oh, I thought I could press up to go to the bottom of the list. I can. I was just a little too quick. So it's... So I have this scope. We're gonna try the clip, the box slide again. It's right about here. Oh. Woo. That's really fun, and it's not that hard to do.
Right.
That's great. It's the scope. I guess it's right up against... Does it matter which window? Oh. You get really fast with those inputs, and it becomes worth in time.
Nah, not the second one. The second one saves half a second if you do it really well, and you then run the risk of getting one of the guards' attention at the wrong time, and that means that the trigger, the cutscene just won't trigger. So you're gonna end up losing like 20 seconds plus.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's really not worth doing. But the first one, absolutely. Yeah, it saves 4 seconds. It's really easy, consistent. There's no risk. Absolutely.
I got hit by the save boss. I'm gonna back out.
Tell me,
Stop it!
who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do
You!
that.
You see my stream health's not doing good. My internet is gigabit. I don't know what's going on today. So I apologize for the frame droppage.
Did you try lowering the bitrate at all?
I did. I dropped it by 1,000.
Hmm.
I don't know when it started, but I noticed it around learning Shagohod.
I hope you'll prove more.
Yeah, it's been intermittent throughout the whole event. I've had to refresh the stream a couple of times to get it to update to the latest,
Oh,
but
goodness.
it's not the end of the world. It's been going pretty well on the actual Twitch end. It's just been on the back end that I've had to refresh the stream.
Share of battles. Consider yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy?
So when he looks at your body and he tells you about your body, he actually has multiple lines of dialogue that he can say there. If you've taken very little damage, he'll say, what a beautiful body you have, like a newborn baby, but not for long. If you take a lot of damage, he'll say, you've certainly seen your fair share of battles, but soon I'll show you what hell is really like, or something like that.
Yeah. It's a nice little, kind of like Psycho Mantis.
Yeah, kind of. Reading your memory card.
Yeah. Yes. And which one to actually call? Guess it's X. I thought this was the right one. Oh, it is directly across, but then I messed up going into that door. Okay. This is just running. Oh no, I forgot where to go. Maybe just directly across, and then go in here.
Yep, straight west, there's going to be a hole, and then you're going to go straight west again, and stay close to the wall, so that way the shield guard doesn't bash you.
Hugging the wall. And he got me. I was too slow. That must be why.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's what it was.
He's running as soon as you come in. That's from mashing X. And this is north and not getting stuck. There's a dog. This time I go around the left side of the first tank there. Big old tank.
Mm-hmm.
And then rolling to crawl? No, it's after the second pipe. I'm just doing the same thing.
Yep. Yeah, you would roll after the second tank into the pipes.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll get it by the next time I do this. I promise.
All right, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You've got more to worry about than a few seconds in movement.
Right. Oh yeah. Oops. It's this, and then maybe a little more to the left, so I land in the water here.
That's right.
Oh yeah, the escaping here is not so bad. I would just like to. Okay, I'll go backwards, and then I'll turn around. Oh, yeah. These holes come up a little bit faster than I'm expecting. I'll roll across. Get up here. I think it's the last one. Yeah. Cue the music. We're getting out of here. I never did the items here.
What?
You get the weapon first, right? For the handkerchief.
Yeah, you just want your handkerchief. There's no items that you're going to do anything with here.
Sleepy time. That's a great skip. I never knew about that. Okay. Go left of this rock. Okay, I am a little bit lodged in a corner, but I'll climb over. Gotta remember to just roll up there.
Who's that?
Oh goodness. Well, ignore them and just go behind the waterfall. And it's great.
Nice.
Okay, there's the save boss got me. Now, so many fights with this boss. Gotta remember where these are too.
So something I'll say is to definitely be critical of your movement. Think about your lines, think about your general movement, and think about how you might be able to improve it. If you see yourself swerving a lot, make a deliberate effort, to straighten that up. If you see you pay attention to the way you move through a room, right? If you see something that you think might be a little bit faster, do that instead. Like there in the last room, there were a couple places where you went right around a tree instead of going straight past it, things like that, on a rock and things like that. So
Oh yeah.
it's not ultra critical, but it is something you're going to want to start thinking about. Just be critical of your own movement. Think, can I do that faster? You probably can.
Yeah, get more familiar with these rooms. I'll be able to, anticipate more and just have it become muscle memory and routine. I know this. I need this.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not drilling you on it, because you've just learned it. You've still a lot to take in. I get it. You're going to make mistakes. Even if you knew the lines, you'd make mistakes. But on top of that, you're just new to it. So I don't expect you to know it all immediately.
I'm getting a little bit of nostalgia and speedrunning at the same time. It's a little wild, but I'm having a good time with it and just excited to keep playing.
Very good. Carry that energy into a run and into a full game run.
Yeah. I don't have an easy gun here, do I? We don't.
This is where you would do your menu.
Yeah. Okay. So it's take this off. Take this off. SVD. I don't have my RPG yet, so I'll have to do that again later.
Yep. When you start Bike Chase immediately after Volgan, you'll just pause the game and equip the SVD. You need the. Did you do the C3?
C3 and yeah, SVD.
You're missing
SVD
something.
guns. I'm missing stun grenades.
Stun grenades. That's what it is.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, cardboard box, fake death. We won't really need that.
I recommend. And never mind. It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter. Just carry on. I was going to suggest that you change the order of your menus so that you're in a more familiar position, but it doesn't matter.
I think you do items first or weapons first. There's 3 different spots.
In that case, you would do items.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Jagohard bombing placement. This first one here. Box on. For the second one, he has no idea what to do. Getting called already. I went all the way past him. I'm a little bit worried about that engineer. Now my line here is going to be strange. Need to... Where is that guy? I got an alert now.
Who's that?
Yeah, I can't plant bombs. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fake death pill or shoot the tank and try again.
It was the... Yeah, that guard saw me. I got a bit mixed up on where to go after that truck. Either I don't go down and have him like notice me that early. Need to bump and roll.
Go in between the trucks instead of going south of the truck.
Okay. Yeah, alrighty. I see the other one now. I don't know how much this mechanic here, how much he notices me.
He'll never alert on you in the box. You can stand in front of him for all day.
Between the trucks. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's alright. Oh, wow. Alright, done.
Nice.
Yeah, just getting familiar with the room and not kind of bonking into walls or getting caught in corners. Now we have Volgin.
Vol'jin.
Volgin.
During the
Kuwabara,
last break-
Kuwabara. Slam and SVD combo.
Nice.
This one again.
Time to die.
Oh, this time, I guess I should have, if I get him to blocking shots like this, probably over.
Not quite. The fastest thing to do, the backup, is to if you ever mess up phase 1 or 2, just get behind him and just shoot him as many times as you need to finish the phase.
Oh, behind.
Yeah. Yeah, you got lucky there. He went to go and charge his electricity,
He decided
which means
to
he
turn
turned around.
Oh yeah, that's lucky.
But normally you'd want to get behind him as soon as you mess up and just try to get a shot on him behind.
Okay.
Or you could even use the RPG. Done that.
Huh. If I had it, that's an option.
Yeah, normally you'd have it. Right now you want to equip it though.
Hit the wall. I think.
Yeah, just the wall, kill him with the splash.
Nice. And there it is. All right. Okay, thank you so much for the cutscene. Holding up and relaxing. Getting ready for, oh yeah, Free Willy moment. Times I need to hit him during the last part of the chase. And I've got the I've just been glancing over at the reference image you sent for Shadow Hunt Phase 1.
Very good.
That's what I'm looking at right now. Oh, are we? Oh, we're here? No, we're not here. Take them out. Who's that? Oh, these guys. No, I don't have to do anything. Eva is just worrying too much. It's the next room.
the most riveting part of it.
I'd love to try with ARP, like most thing I got once I'm more familiar with like when. They're all gonna happen. Okay, now I'm equipping the normal shots. Yeah, the roof didn't need to happen. Felt like it though. Oh goodness. Oh, it's an extra guard. We're good. And that's it for these. Above! I'm looking.
Don't forget to put your easy gun on.
Yeah. Okay, so after the two those two moments.
Yep. As soon as you're done with the RPG, you need to put the easy gun right back. And don't forget to look up too.
Got it. Almost to the wig. Well, after the wig. Guess yeah, all you'd really wait for is the Shago hard life bar is there. Okay, time to do things again.
Yep.
Be semi-productive while I learn quick reload strats. Get a couple good ones, and then I forget how to do things again. So I'll get it. It'll take some time to get there, but I'll get there. Get a rhythm going. It's for the other boss fights. Namely the fear. The fear is the worst. Here we go. So even now you can wait a little bit for them to show up. A few more frames. Yeah. Logan will let me know when he's close enough.
Yeah, I wait to hear the last like bike getting run over. That's when I look down.
Want a nice interval so that all of these kind of land where they need to go. So we have plenty of time to do the damage.
That's right.
Yeah, we're there. So, back to ignoring you. And I guess easy gun should go back. Not a bad idea. And the game will give you the SVD for the bridge.
Yep.
Yeah. You just aim and then just on scope when it's time.
Yeah, that's what I do. I no scope it.
I planted one C3 charge. Shadowheart's not here yet. They come closer. Keep your aim steady.
I'm looking.
Keep your aim steady. Keep your aim steady. Keep your aim steady. Keep your aim steady.
Looks great. Okay. Here it comes. So I'm already holding R2, but if there's a cutscene, I'll press X. There. So now, holding R1, L1, square, releasing square. I think he's still turning. Might have been late.
Yeah, that was late.
Alright.
Welcome to Shago Hell.
Yeah. Starting out, Eva likes to kind of take the long way around when we're not sure if he's stunned or not.
Well, this is a good opportunity to practice the backup. You definitely want to go for that weak spot shot. He's got a really wide open weak spot right now that you just... Yeah, you didn't shoot him at all.
Yeah, to at least go for those hits. Alright. I'd like to get over there, Eva. Still go for the shots and not worry about the treads if the back is facing me. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So I almost forgot. There we go. Messing up my menus.
Oh. That was really close to being perfect.
Phew. Yeah, it was close. Sloppy, but way faster than I've done it casually, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back to... Good, easy gun this, maybe?
No, you can just look up with the SVD equip. You're gonna restore your stamina during Eva Escort.
That's true. Yeah, the percentage of dropped frames is going down. That's a good sign.
Hey, let's go. Improvements.
Yeah, I don't know if it was. I'll ask if my roommate had any internet issues as well.
Maybe your roommate was on the telephone absorbing all your dial-up.
My dial-up, no. My PlayStation 2 era speedrun. Limited modem. We have a gigabit. I don't know what happened. It's better than an outage. I would have been a little bit disappointed.
Agree.
I also have to be able to volunteer later. I cannot.
Well, that's just voice, right, and going to a website, so you should be good. I haven't had any voice issues understanding you or anything like that. No robot-y.
That's good. Yeah, I'm glad for that. The schedule. Look for Apache's run is on Wednesday, the 28th.
Yep.
Apache's running Metal Gear Solid 3 HD. You're gonna be there.
Yep.
You and Sparty. I so wanted to host for that. I was like, can I please?
But it didn't work. They couldn't fit you in or something.
It didn't work out. Making a request like that, they didn't want to prevent. They wanted to prevent a lot of other, sudden requests after the schedule gets made. People would be
okay.
jumping all over. So yeah, to prevent complications.
Sure, understandable.
Oh yeah. It's fine. It's still, no matter what, it's going to be an amazing time. Lord, where? I just want to look at it. It's so far away. Okay. Oh, ow. That's great. Oh, they crashed on their own, those poor guys.
Yeah, I don't really. They crash right into the wall. They just fly right into it.
What?
Every time.
Return of the Jedi. That's what this has to be. Return of the Jedi.
1964 edition.
Yeah.
You know those flying platforms that they're on? They're real, and they're even period correct. They're actually out of date by the time this game took place. They were made in the 50s.
They're jet propulsion?
Yeah, yeah, some kind of turbine. Yeah.
Wow.
But they even look very similar to that.
There's a lot of historical research that goes into making these games. That Kojima really outdoes himself. Trying to weave in Metal Gear to historical events. It's like, oh yeah, this is to make you believe, oh yeah, this could have happened. But we just never would have known. Because it was stopped from happening.
But then we would have known in 2014 because the whole system would have went down, but it didn't.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it is fake.
Oh, it's fake.
Here comes the jump. Hold on tight. Shit.
Nice job.
All right, that's the end of Bike Chase. Finally, we get to play the game again.
First things first is food and then cure. There are
Let me
two
have
food
some more.
items, but oops, I pressed down. Eva wants more cure all the time. More ramen all the time. 2 cuts, not bad. Okay. Easy gun. Follow me. Oh, this first room? Yeah, we could just go. It's like MGS2, the first room with Emma, after, I guess before swimming. You could just run.
Yeah, it's a much shorter sequence, but after the first swim section, you can just run straight to the door and she'll teleport to you.
Yeah. So please follow me. Okay, I have to make sure. Okay. Uh-oh.
You know, I've never tested it. You probably could not have her anywhere near you at all, but the problem is it starts you in the water with Emma already on your back. But I bet if you were to go out of the water, let her stay there, and then swim to the other side, I bet she would still teleport you. It wouldn't be
Just the
faster.
person to ask, yeah. If it's possible to have her just teleport more than one room. That recent discovery was like that bump, some kind of bump skip.
Yeah, exactly. You can zip Emma by bumping into her. Guards can do it too. It's really strange. You can bump into her in a very specific way, and it'll teleport her to out of bounds. I think it probably teleports her to 0-0. And when you go to the next room, she's just gonna be there. It's a little bit faster. I think it saves there. You can do it twice, and I think it saves 14 seconds overall.
It's amazing. Things will get discovered. You know, these lucky accidents that. Wait a minute. That was so fast. What happened? All right, let's see what happened here. Yeah, these skips that get figured out. These uh-oh.
So you were too close to Eva when you called her, so she's not moving, I think.
Oh man. Have a caution, but that's normal. I'm aiming all these instead of auto-aiming. I should.
So remember, you definitely want to keep Eva moving as much as possible. Anytime that she's not moving is time lost. So right now, when you're shooting all these guards, you're just losing time.
She's still... Ah, yeah. It's too far. I need to maybe get to the bushes there and then try calling so that I can at least have her...
Yeah, I just take 5 or 6 steps forward and then call her, and then I shoot the guards. If she's not moving, you don't want to be doing anything else. You don't want to, oh, I'm shooting these guards, I should just finish. No, you call her, and then you get back to shooting the guards. Nothing else is more important in the room other than keeping Eva moving. For example, in that, you probably lost about 15 seconds plus.
Yeah.
Just to not having Eva moving. And things like that, they add up quickly.
Oh, yeah. This will be... Yeah, something I really need to practice. Let's separate her footsteps from mine. I could take this room a lot faster. Did I miss? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, wait for Eva to come down. Okay, thank you.
You gotta call her again because she stopped up there. Because yeah, she got close enough to stop moving.
Amazing. Yeah, so long as she's moving, she'll get here. Okay. Yeah, I've always had to like take baby steps. Casually.
I don't recommend looking south because the game lags quite a lot if you do that. Just make sure she's coming if you need to, but wait like in either a Snake Eater camera or something.
Gotcha. That's it. The boss is talking now. Oh, it's time.
Yep. GL.
Let's see what you're made of.
Recovery. She slammed me.
Oh, she got you.
Yeah.
All these years and still. Heads up, Snake.
You see me? She ran away. I would like to try that again.
You were faking it? Did you really think I would fall for that? Stop playing dead.
Let's see here. Oh,
Let's see what you're made of.
parry. Yeah, what happened here just kind of whiffed a lot of important.
Excellent, Jack.
And the slam, she got me one time because I was slow. Oh, where is she? Okay, that's fine because... That's not fine. The parry. It's over. Not too shabby. That second time.
GG.
All right. All right. It's
Congrats.
Thank you. Getting through it, that feels so much better than the cat and mouse game this is meant to be. It's that loop is fantastic. That is really fun to execute, and yeah, it's such a thrill.
Keep it safe.
You could say, what a thrill.
What a thrill!
Well, congrats. That was good. That was good execution. Not a bad time for your first ever. That was most of the game. You played everything except for about 20 minutes of the game, so that's a lot. So pretty sizable chunk. How you feel?
Yeah, I feel all right. I feel good about the bosses. They were more like what I was worried about. The movement is going to be refined over the course of the next few weeks. I'm going to be doing full runs of this now. Last time we were here, my full run up until the end, my first half, up until the end was 30 minutes. And putting it together with this is an hour 25 before even reaching the little gun game with Ocelot. But yeah, it feels good. That's great.
Well,
Again,
hey, I think you're doing a pretty good job.
Thank you very much, Major Zero. It's
My
been
pleasure.
an honor. It's been an honor learning with you. And yeah, I just want to thank the MGSR community again. It's like I've known about them for 3 years. I don't really interact much. I usually visit all the different streamers that I've come to know. Just one of the first ones, Plywood, and that's where I got a lot of my interest. Finally deciding to speedrun, and finally, oh wow, Snake fired all on his own.
Yeah, he does eventually.
Didn't know that.
All right, well, congrats on your first run, everybody. If you like what you saw here, you can catch Bradderfield off at his own channel. That is twitch.tv/Bradderfield, and I will go ahead and put that in the chat.
Thank you.
Should be runner. Hold on, I've got it open with.
Rookie. Maybe it's Rookie.
Follow. It is !follow. My bad. There you go.
Aw.
There's his Twitch channel. He streams pretty regularly, so check him out if you're interested. He's also a pretty frequent commentator at ESA GDQ as well. Is that right?
Yeah, my voice skills are a lot better than my speedrunning skills, but I'll try to even those out. I try to volunteer actively in a lot of speedrun marathons, and it's always a good time. And thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, you can catch him. He'll be hosting ESA later today. Is that right? You'll be doing donations.
I got some screening today, but next Friday there's some more screening with I have some Devil May Cry and Dark Souls coming up. That's almost next week. It'll be quite a bit of time for my next time slot. I was really hoping to host for Apache, but maybe next time.
Maybe next time. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to I'm Network.